All I
Good.
remember is that I was planning on trying to trigger the magic surge.
Wild.
Yeah,
You're trying to kill everyone.
kind of.
That's okay.
Just before we start, what's the concentration check again when they takes damage?
The
10.
concentration check is half of the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
And
Oh, I didn't know that one.
it's
I
what,
thought it was always 10.
Constitution save? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, it's half of the total damage taken or 10 or higher.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been some scary rolls for that shit when you get into the higher levels.
Oh yeah.
I took 60 damage. Oh, I only need to roll a nat 20 to keep concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing I wasn't trying to concentrate anything when I got hit by that giant tentacle that dealt 35 fucking damage.
Uh,
That would have only been fucking DC 17.
I mean, there's lots of ways you can get advantage on it, like Warcaster and
I
shit like
already
that.
have
But
double advantage on it, yeah. I have proficiency in con and I have Warcaster on that character.
yeah, but that shit can get scary on higher levels when you're dealing with big foes.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, power word kill. As long as you have
you
less
live,
than
you do the
100.
check.
Uh,
If you live, you do the check for that.
If it deals max damage, you have to just pass a casual like
50.
DC 48 or 50.
Because max damage is 100 HP, right?
No, max damage is 99. You have to have at least 100 hit points, I believe.
Because I thought it just outright killed you if you were under 100 hit points.
I thought it was less than 100 hit points as the wording. Anyway, we can go ahead and get started.
It'll be a long time before we see that word.
Yeah, we can look it up later.
Power word kill with subtle cast.
Oh
I'd
yeah.
be terrified. Jesus. Just casually just point your finger and murder some poor fucking NPC in the corner of the house?
Yep, untraceable too.
How to get away with murder 101.
Yes.
Be a fucking cast fucking level 8 spells. Or no, power word kill. Is it level 5?
No, it's 9.
Really? I thought it was lower than that.
You can't even. I'm like level 12 on my one character, and I still haven't broken 100 hit points. How is any class supposed to be able to deal with that shit?
Fenric can.
At level 5? Or
level 5. I thought you were talking about at level 12.
yeah, level 12. I think I'm the only one that doesn't have 100 hit points. I think even Royal has over 100. But yeah.
I wasn't far off of 100 at level 5, I'm pretty sure.
100 hit points or fewer, it dies.
Oh, okay, so it is 50 at max damage.
Oh no, it just straight dies. There's no rolls, it just dies.
Yeah, you're essentially doing 100 damage to it.
12 D12 is the roll.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That is the actual roll for power word kill. But if you have 100 hit points or less, it is an instant kill.
Damn.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
You literally say you compel one creature you can see within range to die. That's it. Bard should not have access to the spell.
I know someone that has a spell that's based off from power word kill, but it turns people into blood mist.
Oh, that'd be better.
Is it a vampire?
It is.
Now turned lich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
you guys are so
Bard should
good.
not have that spell.
You guys are so good at guessing stuff, but his applies to anything that's level 10 or lower.
I feel like
So
that's
it's a
more
level
broken.
check. It's a level check instead of a hit point check.
You
Mhm.
send him to the noob zone to just kill everyone before they become strong.
I'm just saying, if you were a level 20 wizard and had 99 hit points, you might be a little upset if you were just insta
Our
killed.
word killed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you be level 20 with 99 hit points?
If you roll really shitty.
Mhm.
I guess you are correct. If you roll shitty enough, you can have pretty shitty fucking
The
HPs.
sorcerers and wizards have like the worst hit die out of all the classes. I think
It's a
it's like a
D6 if I'm not
D6.
mistaken, right?
Yeah, D6 for the sorcerer. I don't know
No.
about the wizard. I think it's the same.
I'm gonna say it's the same.
I think that the D6 is as small as the hit die goes.
Let's see.
I'm just waiting on you guys.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, D6 is as low as it goes.
I'm also ready whenever I am. I'm ready.
Good, good. Then let's start.
I thought we were starting 6 minutes ago. Let's go.
So did
I already
I.
set up my dice.
So did I. But then you guys kept talking about power word kill.
I
Oh,
kept trying to end the conversation.
I'm just waiting for it to start.
We're bad at that. All right. DM, what's up?
Oh, I was waiting for you to do the intro, but okay.
Welcome to D&D. Last time,
We did
I
things.
ate guys and killed monkeys, and the rest of my
sure did.
party did things.
I got
So
interrupted
you-
in digging a hole.
Yeah, last time you guys tried to use friendship to lure some of the guards away. You wound up failing. But you still mopped the floor with everybody.
I was say, did we really
That's
fail?
because we disarmed everybody pretty much. And the one that got the weapon had like almost no hit points.
I gave him the minimum hit points that he could have, which was 30 something.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Because I chose to say he patched himself up when he was going for his fresh equipment, just so that he didn't have one hit point for the fight. Okay, so now, and ultimately it led to Noki bursting out. As you can see, the map has changed a little, just a tad. I have scribbled debris from the wall of the bedroom being blown open by the dragon, and it'll be considered rough terrain if you try and go to those squares. Because there's just debris all over the ground there.
Fair enough.
Except for doesn't maybe not if you I don't know. I'll decide if you have the. I think one of the wood elves perks is to not have to deal with like ground debris when it's in the forest. Part of
Yeah,
the
that's
forest.
like shrubbery. That's for shrubbery and whatnot. If they do.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you to be honest with you. I just know I can hide underneath it because it would be considered lightly obscured if I crawled under it.
But yeah, now you find that Noki is riding atop the dragon, circling around you all. And Shine Bright goes first.
I have a hold of Shine Bright.
Doesn't mean he can't try to wriggle free.
He was also pissed himself.
He pissed all over me.
Because you and the dragon scared him shitless.
Then he should have shit himself, not pissed himself.
You scared him pissless. There you
There we go.
Accurate.
go. Strength or dexterity? I'll let you pick.
Strength.
It's a sheep.
Wow. Shinebite is strong.
Yeah.
It's a fight or flight instinct.
No, I don't mean with the roll. I just mean he's strong.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
I thought True Polymorph gave you the stats of the creature you're polymorphed into.
Oh, it does. That's probably why he's so strong.
Oh. You're telling me a sheep is stronger than him normally?
Probably.
Okay, I'll just tell you, he's got a strength of 15.
A sheep?
Uh-huh.
It's a fucking strong sheep.
Is he considered a medium or a small?
He's considered a medium.
Okay. Do, do, do.
What did you roll?
I
You have
gotta
to
check.
beat. You have to beat a 21.
I rolled a 17 plus 4, so
That's a 21.
You equal each other.
Is
But
that a roll again, or?
yeah.
Okay.
it's either that or he beat Toxic's DC.
I rolled the natural 20 on my second roll.
Okay, you keep that scruff hold on Shinebite tight, despite how much he wriggles, because he got a 9.
Oof.
He just kind of is in there.
Accepted his fate. He's
He's
now
whimpering.
accepted it.
Little bleats get let out. You're in there.
This poor sheep. He doesn't deserve this.
Okay, Mr. Moonbeam, what are you doing?
Do you even need to ask?
Yes.
I don't want to.
You already know this guy's getting a moonbeam sandwich.
Because depending on how Noki rolls, this fight just may be over now.
Wait, why? Oh,
If you-
concentration?
Uh-huh.
Well, moonbeam's gonna be on him and the dragon, so they both have to make the save. Alright, so first save is if he takes half damage or not.
I will start. It was con.
Yes.
And I had to beat what again?
You have to beat a 13.
Okay, the dragon succeeds. Noki does not.
Well, he got lucky because I rolled pretty low. 10 is the damage normal, so the dragon takes half of that. It is radiant damage. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, it depends how close you consider radiant to fire.
It's light damage.
Yeah, it's
It's
theoretically different.
The dragon roars in pain,
That's just my
as well as Noki.
it's just my bonus. I can do more stuff.
Okay, Noki, is this fight over already?
He's got to be able to beat a 10. Please tell me he beats a 10.
Yeah, he beat a 10.
Okay.
The dragon stays flying. Although,
You know,
yeah, never mind.
yeah, I'm gonna gamble. I don't know if it'll work though. Let's see. Can I hit him? How far is he from me? He's 40 feet in the air, and how far physically?
Let me count squares. He's 35 feet away and 40 feet up. Oh, you're making me do the math to get the hypotenuse?
I mean,
It'll be like 50-ish.
theoretically, we can make it simple and just say he's 75 feet away.
Or that as he engaged, he just flew down to like right above the ground or something.
No, you could say he's 75 feet away. I'm 35 feet away from him physically, and he's 40 feet in the air. For spell purposes, that'd be relatively accurate.
I mean, I guess.
I would like to be within 60 feet of him.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Go stand directly under him. So if he
But I
falls,
still need line of sight to see him.
You
he's
can
in
look
the
up.
open.
Sure.
Then Quack doesn't have to math.
You are about 55 feet away.
Oh, so I could just stand here and do it then? Alright. Don't have to move. Let's make an attack roll and see what happens.
Oh, wait, no, bonus action is to move the moonbeam, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I highly doubt a 9's gonna hit, so
Depends who you're trying to hit.
Noki.
Then, I mean, do it with disadvantage.
Oh,
Well, I guess it depends. What are you trying to hit with?
a spell?
Is it like a projectile or is it like a snap fingers?
It's a very good question.
Is it a
Lock-
hit or saving throw?
I have one of
Right.
each. I could do the saving throw one just to fucking do that.
Yeah, just yeah, roll with disadvantage just to you missed, but just to see if you get a nat one.
You made me roll a nat 20.
It's a shame it's disadvantage.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe I'll change my mind to that Constitution saving throw
Whatever
instead.
you, whatever you fired.
Do I technically hit the dragon?
Make another. Yeah, make another to hit. Just regular.
That's 12.
You hit.
Seriously?
Uh-huh. This dragon has shit for AC.
Standard damage then?
It depends. What is this?
Radiant.
Okay, yeah, then it would be standard damage
Alright.
for whatever this spell is.
That's 9 radiant damage. And he
Okay.
can no longer benefit from invisible.
Oh, Starry Wisp is what you used?
Yep. I wanted to make the fucking wizard not be able to turn invisible. Figured that'd be a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. I guess since I still have all my movement... Well, there's no real tree I can hide. Fuck it. I can go hide behind that tree.
There or behind the tree.
Whatever gets me partially obscured.
This will get you partially obscured.
Good enough then.
Because I'm considering these like the way they look, they're pine trees to me. So
Okay.
go to the
Ooh,
ground.
I gotta smell fresh.
Uh huh.
Let me know if I have to roll a stealth check.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
14.
Someone, what is stealth? Or not stealth, perception?
Wisdom.
Based off wisdom?
Wisdom, okay. Okay. In the shuffle, it seems like both Shinebright and, or not Shinebright, the dragon and Noki have lost track of you.
I'm surprised. Genuinely surprised.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, and I'll roll damage for the dragon.
Oh yeah, because
He's starting to turn in the moonbeam.
yep. And that's a con save.
In the tray. Oh.
Okay, it succeeds again.
It takes 10 radiant damage. It's already been halved. I rolled a 20.
Okay.
The game really wanted to give that dragon 10 damage.
The dragon continues its flight.
How far can that dragon fly?
Probably something like 40 feet or so.
No.
No? Oh, well.
Should be more than that, honestly. I figure a dragon would get like a 90-foot flight range.
This is technically possible because it's 40 feet up. Just
Mhm.
remember that you're underneath the dragon, Kazi.
Oh, it's even
Alright.
closer?
Sure is. It's been flying counterclockwise.
So he didn't move more than 60 feet, did he?
No, he wouldn't have. He moved
Awesome.
30. 30 around in a circle.
Alrighty. Sounds like it's a bad day for him.
Well, and it can't attack you.
You can still poop on me, though.
I'm
Gonna
just.
shit on you. Just turd falls from the sky and smears you.
As much as I don't want to do this.
Shine Bright's getting beaten.
Uh-huh. So the dragon takes a huge breath in, and is it cone DC 13?
You can look
Oh
up.
wait, if
Well,
it's
I guess Shine
if
Bright
it's
is in the same square as Toxic. Never mind.
15-foot cone, would it be too high up to do that?
Yeah.
Mm,
If it's 40 feet in the air, it's too high.
You could have had it like lower, like move diagonally downward as it moved forward to like give it the elevation to hit one or two of us.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
40 feet. Actually, you would have actually had to have gotten pretty low. And if he's right above me, it'll be almost impossible. Oh, you might be able to angle it actually, because me and Toxic is relatively close.
It would either be you or
It would have to be 15 feet up.
that's where he's going. Why can't I find in character? There it is. Well, actually, I guess I can do a coin flip then. Heads or tails, Kazi?
Tails.
You succeed. So it attacks Toxic and Shine Bright. Make a DC 13 dexterity check. Toxic?
I failed. I did a 9.
Shine Bright also fails. Oh, this is gonna suck for Shine Bright. You take 24 piercing damage as splinters fly out of the mouth of the dragon and rain down upon you and Shine Bright. Shine Bright passes the fuck out and is now unconscious.
Fucker gets a high strength, but no health.
You gotta make a concentration check. Okay, I passed.
They are within range.
I hope I'm not.
Oh, they're directly above me. You don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah.
bad fucking jujus, alright?
Do
So-
I roll the d6 at the end of this turn, at the start of next turn, or the end of next turn to possibly get Splinter Breath back?
I thought it was at the
That's the
start of the turn.
No, at the end. At the end.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
End of this turn or next turn?
Next turn. I want to say next turn.
Next turn would make sense because it makes it so that they can't use the super powerful things 2 turns in a row.
Should I roll to
It-
see if I'm still mad at Shine Bright or not?
Yes.
I mean, the dragon
You-
just prevented you from doing your
Your sermon, so.
yeah.
yeah, roll again.
I mean, you could still just be angry at him, but decide, hey, if this
What
Aggression.
jerk
am I
getting in your
rolling?
way.
Am I rolling like a straight d20, or
Yeah, just
am I
roll.
rolling like intelligence or wisdom?
Actually, roll. Let me look at the list of what things. Roll insight for just whatever.
I have proficiency.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Sweet, because I rolled a 2. Oh my god, I rolled a 3.
You are no longer angry at him for pissing on you, but you are livid for him passing out.
Okay.
He thinks you fell asleep. If you think he fell asleep,
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, this is
Just ignore
golden.
all the splinters that's just been lodged into you,
I know.
and that's
Just-
sticking out of his body.
Just straight ignoring the fact that you ate fucking tree branches.
actually, no, I'm gonna make it one more insight check to see if you realize he's actually
Albert?
passed out, or if you think he fell asleep. But you are pissed that he passed out.
5.
Oh, this is golden. This is the kind of shit you can't make up.
Yeah, 5.
That's with advantage.
Double advantage.
Is that with advantage?
That is really shit you can't make
Can
up.
I have double advantage?
Please, you're like Shinebright's only hope for not dying.
I rolled a 3.
You're kidding me!
Hell. Okay, you think he fell asleep?
You just dropped the DC to 1.
I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond for
Can I shout at Rat, asking him if he's just gonna let this dragon vomit on him like that?
Give him another roll.
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Actually, Kazi and Hunter, roll insight to see if you have to get a fucking 3, either of you, to know that he fell asleep. That he actually got like
Whoops, I just
passed
dropped
out
my dice.
and didn't fall asleep.
I
You need me to
completely
roll
missed
insight?
my fucking
Both
try.
of you, because you both witnessed Shinebright go limp.
Well, I rolled a 19.
Good, you realize he passed out and didn't fall asleep. Whether or
Not-
not you relay that information is up to you.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 22.
I'm glad you guys are rolling
I'm
so fucking well.
I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what Rat thinks, but I can't, or I will still yell out, asking if he's just gonna take the dragon vomiting on him and shine bright like that.
Yeah, you can do it now. You just can't use your speech on your turn then if you want to yell it now.
All right, I'll do that. I'll throw you a bone.
And that I believe is the end of the dragon's turn. Which means it's Kazi's turn.
All right, so I want to first cast Mind Sliver on Noki. And that's an intelligence save of 13. If he passes, nothing happens. Actually, wait, no, not on Noki. I want to cast it on the dragon.
What does Mind Sliver do?
It, if you fail, it takes 2d6 psychic damage, and whenever, or for the next saving throw it has to make, it rolls a 1d4 and subtracts that from the result it gets.
Okay, do max damage.
All right.
It rolled a 1 for a total of 0.
Oh my.
You said 2d6, right?
Oh, you said max damage, right? I don't
Yeah.
have to roll for this. So yeah, 12 damage, or psychic damage to the dragon. If it has like legendary resistance or whatever, it can choose to succeed if it wants. So it just doesn't have anything happen.
It doesn't mention anything in here. I don't know. It's really not a full dragon because it's called a wormling.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the next thing I'm gonna be doing, actually first, you said that whenever I cast cantrips, you still want me to, while I have the Tides of Chaos active, you want me to roll for the surge? Okay.
Yes.
I'll do that
Roll a
right now, then.
66.
I rolled an 11, so there's no surge.
Aw.
But I am going to be using my bonus action here because this is still my first of 3 turns where I can still use my bonus action for anything that takes an action.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I am casting a 3rd level fear straight up above me, hitting, or where both Noki and the dragon has to roll a wisdom save of 13. It's a 30-foot cone. So
That's an interesting fear spell.
Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it is holding and become frightened for the duration. So since the dragon is holding Noki, he gets to drop Noki.
He's not holding. Noki is riding on the dragon.
So does that
Yeah,
mean
he's
Noki?
holding him on the back.
So if Noki fails, he jumps off the dragon?
Yeah, he succeeded. The dragon didn't.
This will be entertaining.
While frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have sight of you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw on a success. The spell ends for that creature. So it's the dragon is just frightened of me and will use all its movement to move as far as possible away from me.
And that is it until it loses
Unless
sight.
until it loses sight, in which case it's still frightened but can start making wisdom saves to try and remove the fear effect so that it can come back closer.
Okay. It's a
And
good thing
that's
the
my
dragon
turn.
already went this turn. Yeah, the dragon's eyes go wide and it just looks down in pure terror at you. And Noki is confused as to what is wrong with you? You're a dragon.
Wild magic?
Yes, you need to do the surge because you said that
Oh,
was level
right.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was a third level. I completely forgot about that. So
I
I'm
want
gonna
something to
actually
happen.
use Shay. Yeah, I'm gonna use the dice that's been serving me real well. So I'm gonna be using the dice I got from Shay for this.
Become a sheep. Become a sheep.
Lightning breath.
I mean, I'm just purging the like I'm having trouble finding my D10. I am kind of just purging like the entire fight of the main target of the fight. So unless Noki decides to jump off or the dragon in its frenzy throws Noki off. Alright, so that's an 86. What
Oh, it's
is an
gotta be something
80?
good.
What's an 86? I need to find which
I
tab is
am
my
trusting you to give me the correct one.
86. I cast mirror image.
Oh,
So now
bullshit!
I have 3 illusionary duplicates, and whenever I receive an attack, I get to roll a d20 and um potentially like divert the attack to one of the duplicates rather than take the damage myself.
So the dragon just saw you split into 4 and is just
Equally terrified for
somehow its eyes go wider.
Are we doing like Looney Tunes eye pop out of the socket kind of thing?
No, not quite that far. Is that the end of your turn?
I think that I'm assuming Brett is still
Bless you.
holding Shine Bright.
I sure am.
Yeah.
All right. I did get to say the bit about the dragon vomiting on him, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess that I will. You know what? I'm gonna do something potentially stupid because fear is a concentration spell, so this could go bad.
Mm.
I would like to. Would you allow me to do climbing and a jump in the same turn?
Um. Tell me what you're trying to do first.
I want to climb the tree Hunter's on and do a jump to try and get onto the dragon that's terrified of me.
You'd be
You just
better
wanted
off.
to bucket it off.
You'd be better off trying to do a wall run up the. No, that door is broken down.
Yep. If I fall, I take that damage. Or even if I do get on there, I still have to deal with Noki that's not frightened of me.
Okay, I will let you.
I only have 30 feet of movement, and whenever you climb, it is basically difficult terrain where it takes additional movement to get up.
Aren't you
So-
also a wood elf though, or are you just a
No, I am in the Eladrin.
no, just a high elf then? Okay. I will let you climb up, so you'd be 10 feet up in the tree, I believe.
All right. How about instead I go down to the south? No, because he's gonna fly away from me no matter which direction I go.
I'll let you try and communicate with Hunter if you want to do like a vault, like a hands cupped, launch you up at the dragon.
I do have a reaction.
I can't communicate with him, remember? Because of toxic.
Use your hands.
You just can't do it verbally. You can try.
We're gonna have to make rolls to see if I understand it.
Sure are.
All right, let's go for it then.
Leave it to the dice. What gestures are you doing to get me to figure out what the fuck you want to do?
I guess I will cup my hands like a vault thing and then do a motion and point at the dragon.
Is that good enough to avoid a roll, Mr. Quack?
And I'm gonna start moving at you.
Roll performance, Kazi.
Performance. All right.
See how bad
I'll
you
go
are
back
at
to-
charades.
I forgot
I
you
roll. You said performance?
Yes, performance.
A dirty 20.
could.
You do
I
this
rolled an 18
surprisingly
plus 2.
well. I won't even make you roll to see if you, like, I don't want to say beat
Understand
that
it?
check. Yeah, understand that, because I was gonna have you roll something to, and if you
I
got,
assumed you were gonna go
Yeah.
insight.
yeah, it was probably
personally.
gonna be insight again. But yeah, the dirty 20 will just you understand it,
All right.
and I will give you the option to say yes or no to this plan.
I'm already moving at him.
Okay, you have about the 2 seconds it's gonna take him to get to you.
I'm fucking putting my hands in the vault position.
Okay.
Uh,
Hunter, pick strength or dexterity.
can I use athletics?
Sure.
All right. I have proficiency in athletics.
Go ahead. I'm letting this fly off the rails now. I'm bending some rules. Like, I know.
Awesome. 23.
Okay, you do great. Akazi, roll acrobatics.
All
luck,
right.
buddy.
I do not have proficiency in this one.
Because I know you technically shouldn't have been able to do hand gestures, because I'm certain one of those two spells took.
Fear does do somatic components, yes.
Yeah.
Middle
I
finger.
rolled a 17. 14 plus
Oh.
3.
Survey?
Survey says you latch onto the legs of the dragon. You don't quite land on it, but you don't fall either.
Good enough.
So, Kazi, you are now 15 feet in the air, hanging on the legs of a dragon that is currently afraid of you.
Yep.
This is gonna be interesting.
So how is it going to be trying to dash away from me this time?
It's going straight up.
It's either there, it's going to be like dashing in like sporadically, going in random directions.
I'm gonna feel bad for Noki. He's about to get a fucking wild ride.
Yep, that's the intent.
Fuck, man. I'm sorry, Quack.
Kazi, now that you are close enough to the dragon, you see that there is a seat and reins formed out of bed sheets and cushions that Noki is on, and he seems very secure.
Even has a seatbelt. Damn it. It's a shame I don't really have any fire spells. I have things that could cause fire damage, but it depends on like certain rolls. So I don't have reliable, consistent types of damage.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Am I causing enough chaos?
I have
Also, don't forget I have mirror image on, so the dragon just sees like part of me latching onto its leg.
Oh yeah, you got one of you on each leg right now.
So,
Come on.
is it my turn then?
Yes.
Okay, how far away is the dragon from me?
We'll say
Should be about 20 feet.
25 feet.
Good. How much does Shine Bright weigh?
Oh
Fucking
no. I can't imagine a sheep weighing more than like 50 kilograms.
Well, let me look up what is a sheep weigh.
I mean, Noki did ask for us to give him Shine Bright.
He just never specified how.
Okay.
Yep.
Or alive, for that matter.
Between 99 and 220 pounds, we'll say 150 is what Shine Bright is.
Really?
All right.
Oh wait, no, that's a female. Never mind. It's 99 to 350 for a male. So we'll say 200.
All right. 200. All right. And I have Powerful Build, which lets me, for the
Throw
sake of
sheeps.
weight, act as if I am one size larger. So
So are you considered
I'm
huge?
considered large.
Large, okay.
So it
I didn't
would
know if
be
Goliaths were considered large already.
No. Most playable races are considered medium. I think there's like one where you're considered small.
30 times 15, 570. That's well within the limit. I am going to run forward and chuck Shine Bright at the dragon while screaming, "I can't eat that!"
Oh, okay. Make an improvised weapon to hit check. With disadvantage.
Oh. $14.
And you were going for...
The dragon.
Oh, it doesn't matter if Shine Bright smacks into the side of the dragon. You tossed him about 15 feet. That's... Fall damage is d6 per 10 foot?
Yep. And has a chance of knocking creatures prone.
Well, considering the dragon is large and it's considered like really large. It's on the high end of large, and you only threw a
No,
medium
it
size.
knocks Shine Bright prone.
Oh, he was okay.
Oh, isn't he already prone?
Fair.
I mean, the dragon is going through quite a bit at the moment. I don't think he'd be prepared to have a sheep smack him into the side. So
hopefully that doesn't kill Shine Bright.
Could I expend my reaction to try and catch him after impact?
Instead, or he's going to fall to the floor
sure.
and take another fall damage.
Sure.
I'm
Is there
trying
a roll
to help
for
you here,
dragon
Quack.
fucking bitch slap?
I'm trying to help you here. Granted, me holding on to the dragon and trying to catch the sheep might still end badly, but
I got nothing to save him, so.
Yes, you can use. I will let you use your reaction to try and catch Shinebright. Make a. Do a pure dexterity check.
all right. What's with me in the 18s? I rolled a 21.
You catch Shinebright. Now roll a strength check.
Oh, that one. All right, that's
Does
just
he
gonna be
catch a
straight
hoof?
roll.
You are trying. You have caught Shinebright by the hoof, and are currently also holding on to one leg of the dragon.
I rolled a 15.
You just barely
We'll plug it in.
keep hold of Shinebright while also keeping yourself held up. It is a very big
Damn.
strain, but you managed to do it.
Feel the
I don't have any
burn!
way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be feeling the burn. I have no way to get him down safely either.
I don't have Featherfall.
And can I use my either my 2-weapon fighting to throw my lantern at the dragon too?
Yeah,
I
is
hope-
the lantern lit?
Yes.
You kept it pre-lit, or are you lighting it somehow first?
It's just pre-lit.
Yeah, I guess you did set the
Please
stuff on
hit.
fire earlier.
I
Yes,
hope
I
you
will.
hit.
I will let you do that. Roll. Roll. Just improvised weapon to hit.
At
With just
disadvantage or just
No.
Okay.
Just regular. You're not trying to throw a floppy sheep. You're throwing a relatively small lantern.
I rolled an 18.
You hit the dragon. Roll strength.
18.
The lantern. You throw the lantern so hard that it shatters and spreads fire over the dragon, the underside of the dragon, or the side, underside,
Burn,
depending
baby,
on
burn.
wherever you hit it.
That's where I am.
What is the what is the unarmed strike damage roll? Or not unarmed, the improvised weapon damage roll.
I think it's a 1d4. Unarmed strike. Unless you're trained in unarmed combat, it's just 1 bludgeoning damage. It's not even a roll.
It's based off your strength.
Is 1 bludgeon
Oh, okay.
plus your strength modifier for unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
Just roll a d4 instead.
All right. That's a 1.
And yeah, add your strength modifier to that.
It's
Just
5.
total.
Yep.
Roll a d20.
That's a 20.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Yeah. The dragon is now lit on fire.
Yay!
I hope you guys understand what's about to happen now.
The dragon is now screeching as its wooden its belly catches fire, and the fire starts to spread and lick around its sides, heading towards its very flammable wings.
Best part is
Uh,
that the fear doesn't. There's damage doesn't force a D-spell or a saving throw, so it's still terrifying.
I just got rid of the lantern, so I don't think I'm getting that back.
Oh,
Probably
fire
not.
also.
Milky's gonna be getting toasty since he's all firmly set inside the dragon.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Kazi.
Dexterity saving throw, huh? Alright. Natural 20 with
You
a
expertly
total of 23.
You expertly swing both Shine Bright and yourself out of the way of the splashing flames that are raining down onto the ground from the oil in the lantern getting caught on fire as it falls, as it broke.
I'm gonna just get a great big grin on my face.
Is that the end of your turn, Toxic? I believe you still have your speech and some movement.
I'm gonna walk over to the orc. Nah, that
Okay.
will be my turn.
Okay. It is now Noki's turn. What do I even do with this?
Pray.
Is that a terrified dragon that's on fire?
You need to pray. Because anything he does do, he better get rid of the fear.
Not to mention that I just casually have a minor or mirror image on me, so he's gotta like interfere with the right one.
Yeah, I don't know
Also,
if Dispel Magic would work on fear, to be honest.
if you break concentration, he's no longer afraid. The dragon is no longer afraid too, right?
Correct.
Point blank fireball, let's go.
Alright, I can untick the Tides of Chaos, because that's ready to go again.
Okay, so Noki will cast. I'm gonna do something that may seem stupid. Noki casts Ray of Frost on the dragon.
Hmm. That's fair. Was that
What is ranged spell attack? What is
Ray
the
of Frost, I believe, is a saving throw.
It is not. I need to make a
Oh, it's
ranged
not?
spell. I
Alright.
don't know what the modifiers on that are.
You're thinking of Frostbite, Kazi.
Okay.
whatever his
Spell attack
Proficiency
is.
Proficiency plus his modifier, so what class is he? Is he a wizard?
It doesn't particularly say. I assume it's wizard.
Alright, if it's a wizard, it would be intelligence. If it was like a sorcerer, it would be charisma. If it's a warlock, cleric, or a paladin, it would be wisdom. You would take that modifier, add it to his proficiency bonus, and then that's your spell attack.
I just don't know what Noki's proficiency is. We're saying he's level 9, I think. Because he has a level 4 spell he can use.
Hold on. Sorcerer.
Fuck it, we're gonna say it's 2.
I have a
If
3
it's a
and I'm
9,
level
it's a
5.
+4. It's a +4 if you're level 9.
Oh, okay.
At least for sorcerers.
Then we'll say it's 3, just in case. Noki just straight up places his hand on the dragon and casts it. And we'll see. The fire does not go out.
Fair enough.
I was gonna be a 50-50 shot. And it did not go out.
Hey, if he wanted to make it worse, he could have thrown a some water on that oil fire.
Yeah. No, but with this frost, I'm imagining it's doing like a flash freeze kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had like gust of wind or something, that can put out unprotected flames too.
He has Thunder Wave, but I don't think that would do it.
No, that wouldn't.
Actually, Thunder Wave does say it'll put out light fires, I believe, if you read the spell.
It just says unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away. It doesn't mention anything about fire.
Though it probably would be good at dealing with me at the moment.
Yeah. It would also kill Shine Bright.
I was debating on using Thunderwave to try and knock you off the dragon, but I think his higher priority is getting the dragon not on fire. Now I roll 2d8 to see how much frost damage. The dragon writhes in pain and is now not only on fire, but the rest of its body has a frosty coating on it, which quickly melts from the heat of the blaze.
Can I show that not Shine Bright, but Noki saying, "This is why you're still an apprentice"?
On your next turn.
Okay.
Noki starts to attempt to take direct control of the dragon using the reins, but it does nothing because the dragon is absolutely terrified of the 4 people gripped onto its legs. So now it's Shinebright's turn.
Well, you got extra one.
Yeah, saving throw. Do 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 do. Or is he already dead from all the shenanigans?
Shinebright is still breathing.
Hunter,
Choose for
just so
how
you
much
know,
longer?
I hope that you're aware of where this shape is going to come flying.
I'm very much aware that she was coming directly at me. But depending on when this happens, the DM will have to make a choice. And I can just save him.
Well, it is now whose turn?
Fine.
Oh, it is your turn. Go ahead.
Because it's
Remember,
after
you-
Shinebright, right?
Yes, you still have your Moonbeam going. Just remember that.
Yes, I only have 4 more turn orders of it. Or 4 more turns total for it.
Oh, I thought it was concentration.
It is a concentration, but it's only up to a minute. It's not a very long spell.
Okay.
Too
So that's
bad
what I mean. It's only got like 4.
Too bad you threw Kazi at the dragon.
That was my reaction, sir. I will now move Moonbeam over top of Noki again.
It will have to pass over top of me and or Shine.
I
Bright.
can
Yeah.
move it 60 feet, so I can theoretically finesse it around him.
Okay, you probably should mention that you want to finesse it, though.
I am going to finesse it around my party in Shinebright onto Noki specifically.
Roll performance.
Okay.
Why does he need performance?
It's just an action of the spell. I get to move it
we're
up to
gonna
60
see.
feet.
We're gonna see how expertly you weave this around.
Not very well. 5.
You managed to land it where you're going, but it does manage to hit the entirety, the dragon, Noki, Kazi, and Shinebright, who has now stopped breathing.
Well, sucks to be a sheep.
Can I just drop him or drop Shine Bright then if he's not breathing?
It's dead weight now. Just straight cold dead weight. All right, so I guess I have to roll damage. Everybody has to make a con saving throw. Technically speaking, Shinebright could make the con saving throw.
Well, he still
takes damage.
Yeah, but
I
I
have
feel like if he
proficiency.
makes the con save, he should get a free non-death save. You know what I mean?
If it's like a nat 20, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure, we'll do it.
I'm trying to give you a way out of this one.
I have proficiency.
Yeah, go ahead. Noki does not. It doesn't matter. Shinebright didn't make the save.
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate for Shinebright.
Oh, good thing I got that proficiency. I got a 23.
Awesome, you
18
take
plus
half
5.
damage.
Do I see him drop Shine Bright?
Did you use your reaction already?
No.
No, I have not.
No, Kazi. Did
Oh.
you use your reaction?
No, I have not. Oh, wait. No, I think I used my reaction to catch him.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You used your reaction to catch him, so you cannot drop Shinebright yet. You have to wait until your turn.
Okay.
Hunter and Toxic, roll perception.
I am proficient.
Go ahead.
Can I use
21.
Can I use D&D Beyond?
You can use whatever you want, bud.
Well,
That
I
bad, Toxic?
already rolled. Can I?
I didn't hear the roll.
None of us did.
I didn't see the roll. For all I know,
Heard
you
some
did not
good
roll yet. So go ahead.
Okay.
And then just let us know if D&D's better or worse.
It's the same thing.
You're fucking kidding! You rolled a nat
Dude.
1
No,
both times?
Do that
no,
one.
it's not a nat one. It's a dirty one.
Oh, you have a negative on... Okay. Dear God. How do you manage this?
Okay.
But you did great throwing Shine Bright. And
Advantage. Big of an advantage.
Okay. What is your roll, Hunter?
21.
You notice that Shine Bright isn't breathing anymore. Toxic, you just kind of. I don't even know how to deal with this. You definitely don't notice he's breathing. Um, and in fact, you think he has opened his eyes
Shine
Oh,
bright?
Lord.
and is awake again.
Oh, okay. Hey,
How much damage am I taking, by the way?
You succeeded the throw?
Yes.
10 damage.
Damn.
I rolled another 20.
The dragon is looking real messed up right now.
How about Noki?
I am kind of messed up.
He's burned.
Did he make his saving
Yeah.
throw?
Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
Nice.
He didn't make his saving throw, but he made his Constitution. The dragon is still there.
Okay. I haven't even cast a spell yet.
I'll have you know that you almost cut my health in half with me saving against that.
It's a 3rd level moonbeam. It hurts, alright? I can roll up to 30 damage.
Congratulations
Yeah,
on
that
doing
would
more
almost-
damage
That would
than I
virtually
have.
one hit. That would virtually one hit me. I have 32 maximum hit points.
Yeah, I can fucking Moonbeam is such an underrated early game spell.
I think I've shown that already in the past campaign.
Oh, many times. Alright,
Oh, because you dealt 10 damage to me, I have to maintain concentration.
yes, you do.
Yep.
Depending on if you succeed or not, depends on what I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
I succeed. I rolled a 15.
Okay. Now, no, it's not worth the risk. I am gonna fuck with Noki some more. Con saving throw, please.
Why don't you
What
tell
is the
them what
spell?
you're doing?
Frostbite. 60 feet range, 13 con save. Just have to be able to see him.
He makes the save.
It does nothing.
No, he still takes the damage.
No. It doesn't say anything for whenever he succeeds. Only if he fails.
Yeah. I guess it does nothing then. Yeah, does nothing.
Would you like to try and scale the tree and jump onto the dragon as well?
who
The
are
one,
you
the
talking
dragon
to?
that's currently on fire.
Nah, I think I'm gonna stay down here. I'm good. Now, technically speaking, do I need to make another stealth check?
No, I think everybody's pretty distracted at the moment.
Okay.
Considering if your frostbite would have worked on Noki, then yes, you would have had to, but no. He didn't even really notice it.
Well, the frostbite is interesting because it just causes it to form on their body. There's no actual projectile. That's why I chose to use that specific one.
He has so much air blowing around him at the moment, he doesn't even feel it.
Yeah. Now, if I were to climb up there and jump on the dragon, I would open up a whole nother menagerie of bullshit I could do to him, but I'll pass.
Yeah, but he'd still feel that someone cast a spell on him, so he'd look around to see who it was.
I suppose, yeah. Because all he had was the moonbeam show up on his face.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I guess I'll end my turn there. Dragon damage. And theoretically, if Kazi flies through the beam when the dragon moves, this would happen again.
Yep.
So,
Well, considering it can't get away, it is going to choose to thrash around to try and shake you off.
do you want me to re-roll the damage, or just keep it at the 20 and you just check it?
Is he gonna have to succeed
No,
to
I'm
save
gonna
the whole, keep a hold of Shine Bright?
Yeah,
I want-
he's-
If I have to roll to try and keep a hold of him, I want to voluntarily fail the save on Shine Bright.
okay, that'll give you regular roll for trying to stay attached to the dragon then instead of disadvantage.
All right.
So Shine Bright's limp body falls to the ground. And just kind of...
Can I
His
try
neck-
and catch it?
You're too far away.
Chance of a wing slapping him away?
No, he kind of just fell straight down.
Damn, I was hoping to see a she go flying.
Oh wait, I gotta roll damage again for the moonbeam.
No, in the dice tray, goddammit.
It's only gonna affect the dragon.
Currently, yeah. Low damage.
What am I rolling to try
I'm
and
working
stay
on it.
attached?
Lila,
He fails. The dragon fails.
Oh, he takes a full 8 damage then.
bring it here. Bring it here.
I will let you choose between a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
I don't have proficiency in either, but I'll take Dex because I have a plus.
And you have a flat roll.
How about
Ooh,
Noki?
15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay. You managed to stay on. I'm glad I gave the dragon advantage because it would have rolled nat 1 otherwise.
Oh,
It
What
would
about
have.
Noki?
It would have thrashed you.
Noki's on the
I'm
dragon
getting
that's
there.
thrashing. Okay.
I'm getting there. It would have thrashed you so hard that you landed on its back.
Oh, well.
Did a 180.
I'm going to be trying to climb there anyway. So.
Does it take fire damage since it's on fire?
It will. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I can only do one thing at a time.
He needs to see if
dragon has-
Noki stays on first.
The dragon has so much going on with it right now.
I kind of feel bad for this dragon. He got woken up to be thrown into this bullshit.
Okay, Noki manages to hold on.
Now, theoretically, did Noki leave the beam and come back into it? Because if he did, he has to take a roll on it.
I'm gonna say with how low the dragon rolled, it did not thrash around enough to put Noki into the moonbeam. Because
Well,
I'm assuming you have it. So it's just barely in. The dragon is just barely in enough to be affected by the moonbeam.
Yes, but it's centered on Noki, so Noki's 100% in it.
Oh, that's right. You had centered it on. No, he didn't. He didn't leave and go back in.
That's what I mean. If he left it and came back in, that technically would be another proc.
No, it did not. But don't worry. Once it rolls around to his turn, he'll take damage because the dragon isn't moving.
Oh yeah, that's right. Poor guy.
It used. In one final bid, it's gonna try to reach its head around and try desperately to snap at you.
I thought frightened enemies can't attack the ones that they're afraid of.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that it might change a little if it's trying to be restrained. You're gonna try and like scratch and claw to get away, but yeah, I'll let you. I was gonna roll it with disadvantage anyway. Because it's underneath you, but you're underneath the dragon, but yeah, no. No, if we'll just say that can't happen then. Makes
You could
things
say
simpler for
try
me.
and kick
It's
them
less
away.
flex.
Trying to kick them off of them wouldn't be too bad though.
That was kind of what the thrashing was about.
Oh, no, you're right. It does have disadvantage on attack rolls. Well, the
Oh, then it
sorcerer's
has double
spear is
disadvantage.
Oh wow.
within line of sight. So
Yeah.
the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear.
What
Also, all
is
ability checks is also at disadvantage while I am within its line of sight.
your does a 13 hit?
No, because I'm using shield.
Okay, then the dragon manages to bite down around you, but its teeth get caught and on the shield. However you want to envision it, whether it be just a coating on your skin, Halo style, or an actual bubble shield.
I like to envision a bubble shield.
Yeah, okay, then it just kind of clamps down on it, Jurassic World style.
Nom.
Drag it with the gyro pods.
I need to feed roommate's cat, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Quick. Kill his
It is
character.
now your turn, Kazi.
Kazi, quick, kill his
Alright.
character. He can't defend himself.
I am gonna climb to the dragon's back as
Make
my movement.
a choose between acrobatics and athletics.
I guess I'll do athletics because I have proficiency.
You may use it. Just be warned, if you get on the back, you will be in the moonbeam again.
I mean, the moonbeam only take of a 5-foot area of a 10 by 10.
Isn't the whole thing on fire too?
Well, good
Oh
thing
yeah, I forgot to do the fire damage for the dragon. What is normal damage for being on fire? Is it just like 1d4?
For a small fire, it's 1d4. Medium fire 1d6. Large fire 1d8, I believe.
Okay, well then I'm going to roll. You take roll 1d4, Kazi.
Hold on a second.
Or wait, no, hold on. I gotta roll a d20 to see if the fire gets bigger. It does not. So it's just 1d4. What did you roll? If you did, I missed it.
I'm typing. Just 1 second.
Okay.
All right. You said roll a 1d4.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Yep. This one's hard to read too. That I rolled a 1.
You take 1 fire damage. Now you may choose what you want to do. Are you still moving onto the back? Because I'm considering the back in like the same area
mean,
as where Noki
if
is.
I have to put myself into the moonbeam, then
I mean, you
I'm
could
a
climb
little
onto its
too messed
tail
up.
or its head, and it's not in the moonbeam.
Uh,
I'll just have you do disadvantage for a
I'm back.
more. Well, it would be a normal
Hmm.
roll in your case. For
I
trying to go to a
guess.
more difficult area.
You know what? Nah. I think I'm just gonna do a thing and try and bring this big boy down. So I am going to use my bonus action to consume a first level spell slot. Actually, yeah, I want to do that. Consume a first level spell slot to give myself a single sorcery point. And I can't do it this turn because would you let me consume a first level spell slot and consume 3 sorcery points to give myself a third level spell slot so that I can cast a spell?
Are those both bonus actions?
Technically, if I want to consume a spell slot to give myself a sorcery point, that's considered a bonus action. And then it's also a bonus action in order for
Okay.
me to
You
go
can.
and
I
convert the
will.
sorcery points into a spell.
I will say this now. You can use a bonus action as an action if you choose.
Well, the thing is that what I am trying to do is I'm trying to free up a third level spell slot so I can cast a spell. So I'm wondering if I can do all 3 of those in one turn.
You cannot do all 3. You can choose 2 of those 3.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and consume the first level spell slot to give myself 1 sorcery point as my bonus action. And then I want to go and you cast pyrotechnics to cause a firework. Everybody within 10 feet of the source of fire will have to make a con saving throw of 13 or be blinded for 1 turn or until the end of my next turn.
Okay, where do you place this firework?
As close to Noki and away from me as possible.
So you're trying to hit Noki and the dragon, or just Noki?
Well, the dragon gets hit no matter what because the dragon's the one that's on fire. But I want to make sure that Noki gets hit.
Oh, that's right. You have to use part of.
Yes.
You're still holding on to the leg.
Yes.
You will be affected by this as well.
All right. Can I move to a portion of the dragon that I won't be affected?
Make. You would be making either an acrobatics or athletics check with disadvantage.
It wouldn't be me just using my normal speed to climb. Because I should have like 15 feet of climb.
This is still a living creature, and it's still,
I'm
even if
very
it's not,
afraid.
it's even though it's not specifically thrashing, it's still moving about. It's got to keep its wings flapping at least, so it's still moving to some degree.
All right.
Um,
So could it still just be a flat roll then?
if you are using athletics and you have proficiency, it would be a flat roll. Yes.
All right, fine. What's with me in 15s now? What the fuck?
Some of it is.
18.
Well, you managed to do it. Are you on the head or the tail? Because right now it's like
You
whole
know,
underbelly is on fire.
Okay. I guess if I had a choice, I would go and climb onto its head.
You'd be onto its head or underneath it?
I think I would be on top of head.
Okay. Yeah, you can still see the flames licking up the side of the dragon.
All right. And then I use the pyrotechnics with the fireworks effect.
And it will hit Noki and the dragon, and that's what, con 13?
Yep. I want to use the Tides of Chaos to go and
I'll be right
give them both disadvantage.
Well, then the dragon has double disadvantage because of Mind Sliver.
No, Mind Sliver ended when I cast Fear on it.
Yeah.
And it's been like 2 turns. It only lasts until the effect ends at the end of my next turn anyway. So everybody has like 1 turn to do something that takes
Okay.
a saving throw.
I think
It is only a
forgot
cantrip.
I think I forgot to mention to roll disadvantage on that for the fear, but whatever.
Fear, I just cast since I already had Tides of Chaos going. Well, whatever, it failed anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll to see if I get a surge. Natural 20, so that does not happen. I have to
They
roll
both
a 1.
failed.
So they're blinded until the end of my next turn.
Hold on, I gotta see if Noki loses concentration.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
He does not lose concentration.
Blinded. Does concentration rely on sight? Does
He
anybody
just got
know?
hit by a
Because
flashbang. Do you think you're gonna try and
well,
keep concentration through a flashbang?
well, according to roll 20, a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. So if concentrating on a spell, like if you're trying to concentrate on controlling a monster and you can't see that monster, then I'm just wondering if that would be counted as an
Fair.
automatic fail, or if it's the spell itself that you're focusing on. Like, I don't know where the actual
Yeah, fair.
concentration thing goes.
Noki is currently touching the dragon, so we'll say it doesn't. He can still
Okay, he
concentrate.
can feel it.
Yes.
He can feel it through like his physical connection.
Yes. And
Also, attack rolls against the creature have advantage, whereas the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
I don't know how many of you have played Monster Hunter and seen a flying creature get flash
Fucked.
potted. Get flash potted. But that's what happens.
No.
So the dragon comes crashing to the ground. You're lucky you decided to move, because otherwise you would have been squished.
How about
Oh.
Shine Bright?
I just
Oh
want
yeah,
to
Shinebright's down
remind.
there.
I just throwing him out there. He's down there. Is he fucking a patty sheep?
I mean, he was already not breathing, so
Already? Yeah, but is he a patty sheep? It's flavor based at this point because he's a body.
no, he's
It's
just.
okay. It's 2d6.
Can I say that I jumped off the dragon's head once he was about 5 feet from the ground?
You will lose your reaction. I'm considering you using that as doing a reaction
Oh,
to
I
that.
don't have any extra movement. Actually, what does jumps?
I thought
Is
jump took half your movement speed.
okay. So if I only had 15 feet, I imagine I would have used at least 10 to get onto its head. So Yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, or is it you can jump a maximum of half your movement speed or something like that?
I
No,
thought it
I'm
was
saying
jump
you're
max
losing your
attack.
reaction because you're literally reacting to it falling.
I mean, I would have planned it because I literally said at the start of my turn, I guess I'm just gonna bring this thing down then, or this
Fair.
big boy down. So
Fair. If you're jumping, I'm having you roll an acrobatics check.
all right. I rolled a 14 plus 3 is 17. At least it wasn't a 15 this time. Holy shit, I've rolled a
It's
lot of 15s.
not a completely perfect landing, but it's pretty damn close. You manage to get the roll as you hit the ground, and you pop up onto your feet again.
Alright. It was mostly me just trying to avoid the damage, so I would have been fine if I was even prone.
Which way did you jump away from the dragon? The head would be over. You would have, if you were on the head, you would have been like over here.
I guess towards the campfire so that if I did mess up, I'd have the juicy bear body as a break.
And
And this way I don't have to make a con save.
and the fire gets smothered.
The pyrotechnics. Oh right, yeah.
The dragon is just not on fire
Yeah.
anymore.
I got what you were saying. It's because of how he landed. Because pyrotechnics, when I cast it, it consumes a 5-foot area of flame. To be
Here's a
able to
good
use
question for
spell.
you guys. With it being blinded, does that mean you're out of sight and it could make a con save on its turn?
I guess so.
Not
Yeah.
be frightened.
Yeah. I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, the blindness does get rid of the fear aspect.
So he can make a wisdom save.
Noki, the dragon, is like just scrabbling on the ground while it's blinking rapidly to try and clear its eyesight, and Noki's rubbing his eyes with the palms of his hands, gritting his teeth.
So in theory, could we coup de grace him right now?
I'm also
No, it's
gonna
moving
just.
around too much.
I'm talking
gonna
about
just-
Noki.
He's on top of a dragon.
I'm gonna just also speak up and say, this is why you're still an apprentice.
Oof. Emotional damage.
Noki glares in the direction that your voice came from, and you get the feeling that you just made yourself a huge target.
All right, that's all I can do.
So that makes it my turn, right?
Okay, yes, but let me just sum up where everybody is. Hunter is still in a tree, about 15 feet away, roughly. No, 10 feet away. Kazi is about 5 feet away and standing up, facing away from the dragon. Actually facing right at Toxic. Are you still crouching facing Guz?
No, I turned around because I noticed that Shinebright was wide awake.
Oh, yes, that's right. Shinebright can't be seen now because his corpse is pinned underneath the dragon. And Noki, the dragon, is again scrabbling on the ground, and Noki is sitting on top of the dragon, glaring in the direction of Kazi.
It just also where I am.
Uh-huh.
Does he realize that he's glaring at me and not at Rat?
He can't see
Or
shit.
trying to?
He can't see anything.
Roll insight, toxic.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What'd
Yeah,
you
Sounds like
roll?
a no.
I got a dirty one.
Yeah.
You think
What?
Shine Bright is glaring directly at you, not even in your direction, right into your eyes, is what you think. Or Noki is not Shine Bright. I think I said Shine Bright by accident.
Yeah.
You did. You totally did.
I am an agent of chaos.
I'm more
Incarnate.
concerned as to how you jinx Toxic's dice to only roll this. Like, sir, change your dice out.
Yeah,
Okay.
you probably
Okay,
actually should give those dice a pretty long break after this.
Okay, look. I rolled my red die. It was a 2. Then I rolled on D&D Beyond. It was a 2. Then I just rolled the blue die, and that was a 2.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Which all equals
then.
out to a dirty 1.
sir, I'm gonna roll your next dice to break your chain. How's that?
You need to get yourself a new set of die.
How about in the future, you can choose to have me roll for your checks if
Wait,
you
wait.
want.
I am proficient in insight.
Yes, you can have advantage.
I'm going to
Blue
use
die again.
D&D Beyond again.
Technically, he just rolled 3 times.
A nat 20.
Hey, nat 20, finally!
You finally broke it.
You not only realize that he's not glaring at you, but he's in fact his intention is to glare directly at Kazi based on what you can kind of piece it together based on what Kazi has said to Noki, that he's intending to just glare right at Kazi,
Ah, okay.
and that he like no matter what, Noki will attack Kazi.
Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. So,
Did you make the
I-
wisdom save for the dragon? Hold on, let me double
No,
check when this
because
is supposed to be.
it's. I was gonna do it at the start of its next turn.
Oh,
You mean to make it
if the
stop?
creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't
Oh,
have
ends its turn.
devastated
Okay.
you. Yep. Okay, so at the end.
Oh, then I need to roll for it. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It looks like it's close to dead.
I mean, well, yeah, whatever.
What is the?
Excuse me.
What DC?
13.
It's still
Wisdom
afraid.
Okay.
okay. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
I think
Now,
so.
now it's your turn.
So, I'm
I swear, if you pick up Guz and throw him,
no. This is even better. Okay. I'm going to charge.
just a reminder: there is a great sword still in Guz's hand. If you wanted to
I'm
pick,
mad at Shine Bright, remember?
you're still mad at Shine Bright. Okay.
So, I'm charging, and I'm going to yell, "Excuse rat, please!" And I am going to use my charger ability to push the dragon 10 feet away while also using my, instead of doing the +5 damage, I'm going to do the push 10 feet.
Okay.
So, I'm hitting him with my, vampiric touch and pushing him 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna have you, since it's a large creature. I'm gonna
But
have you.
I have powerful build, which means I can act as when it comes to weight-based stuff.
That's why you're gonna roll normally and not with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Is this a strength roll?
Yes. Hold on, before you roll, would you like me to roll instead?
I already rolled.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, the nat 20 should have
There's-
broken it.
A 22.
You successfully push the dragon over. Not only push it over or away 10 feet, it is now on its side.
Oh, it's gonna make what I'm
And
gonna
what
do
does
next
vampiric
amazing.
and what does vampiric touch?
It is a 3d6, and I heal for half of the damage.
Also
Okay, well,
necrotic
you did
damage.
you did successfully touch the dragon.
That is 11 damage. Necrotic damage.
Fancy meeting you in my tree.
Yeah, the dragon is partially entangled in the limbs of the pine tree.
Excellent, because what I'm gonna do next is gonna stuck for him.
All right. And I'm going to take my Shine Bright.
Okay.
What condition is he in?
Fucking pancake.
He definitely has some broken bones. His neck is in a slightly it's not fully broken, but it's not in a comfortable position. His tongue is out. He's very obviously not, you can see now he is not breathing. He is dead.
Okay.
Do it.
I guess that's. I have no more action economy
Damn it.
left. So,
Well, we still have time for Revivify. We still have time.
I guess.
It has to be done within 1 minute of death, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like we got another.
Oh, it's
That's
1
10
minute, not 6
turns.
seconds. Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got like another 7 turns or something like that.
I thought it was a minute from death.
Okay.
My guy thinks that I have a whole minute left because
Because you think he's just dead now.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I can't cast Revivify right now.
I will let you choose to make a medicine check to check how long he's been dead for. If you don't want to do that, you don't.
I of course know how long he was dead for. He was obviously awake until the dragon fell on him.
Okay.
We're just gonna have you Revivify him immediately so he can give you a sermon faster. Sound good?
Are you saying that because I don't think you knew that was my plan?
I thought you
We
verbally
traveled
said you were
together.
gonna give him a sermon.
Oh, that was out of character at the end of last
Oh.
session.
No, yeah, that was
Okay.
out of character.
Then I
You
do
just
not
don't
know you
try.
want to give him a sermon. I retract my
We've
statement.
traveled together before. We've done multiple quests. We've been together for a while.
Apparently, insight is my favorite check tonight. Roll insight, Hunter.
15.
You just barely managed to make out that Toxic would want to give Shine. The plan is giving Shine Bright a sermon. It takes a bit.
Cogs clicked
Okay.
eventually. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is Noki still technically on the back of the dragon now that it's on its side, or did he fall off?
I'm debating because you made a joke about the seatbelt, and I've been debating if I actually put him in a seatbelt or not.
I'm gonna say the
It was me
blindness.
that made the joke.
Yeah. I just need to know because I don't know if Noki's gonna be able to get away from me.
Noki also did get up to cast that Ray of Frost,
That is
So-
true. He did.
and he would have had to have been able to see under the belly. From what you were saying that the flame was on.
He would have stood up and went back to the seat. I imagine he has the
I'll be back.
With the
movement,
moonbeam
and he
on
could. He could have held onto the reins, leaned over, and looked. The dragon's large. It's not that large.
Okay.
Like its back is only about 5 feet around.
All right.
I do feel sorry for everyone, but deal with that later.
So that's the end of Toxic's turns. It is now Noki's turn. Blindness ends at the start of their turn.
Start of my it's my turn, but I don't remember if it's the beginning or end. Let me look it up real quick.
Thought it was the end of your
Until
next
the
turn.
end. Yep, until the end of my next turn.
So Noki is still blind.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, excuse me here. I'm going
He
to.
can still attack. He just has disadvantage.
He has zero clue where any of them are, though. You doing a copy?
Noki is going to choose to dismount from the
separating.
dragon and stumble away.
Probability of falling on his face?
I'm getting there.
That also means that he doesn't have a direct connection with the dragon no more. For his concentration.
It might just be a concentration to keep the dragon present.
Oh, it's just a. He's just concentrating on the spell. He hasn't been controlling the dragon
Okay.
at all.
It's the spell to keep
I was
dragon
just
present.
I was just saying, giving that other option, just to saying that could also be a way to keep control if you see the creature, even if you can't see the creature.
Yeah. We just don't know the type of spell that's being used, so that's why I was unsure about how that would work. Because we as players don't know that.
In a bit of panic, he is going to cast Thunderwave.
In what direction?
It's a 15-foot cube originating from you, which would include the dragon and you.
Cool. What am I rolling?
You must make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
Okay, then I can't find what the it would be his DC of 14, but it doesn't matter because you got a natural 20.
Well, no, if the DC was like 23, nat 20 doesn't make a difference, right? As far as I'm aware on saving throws.
Well, I would have said you would have gotten it.
Okay.
So you take half of 2d8 thunder damage.
So the first damage I've taken.
Let's see if the dragon survives.
I promise you what I do next is not going to be pleasant.
Well, the dragon made the check, so it doesn't get pushed out either, and you don't get pushed 10 feet away. Although a bunch of pine needles get blown off the tree, and you are now no longer concealed. The tree just does not have any pine needles on it anymore.
Fine by me.
What did I miss?
So Noki got off the dragon and stumbled away a bit, and in a bit of panic cast Thunderwave and blew all the needles off the tree that he's right near. So it's a bare pine tree.
Oh,
so
okay.
How much damage have I taken?
Uh, 2d8. You take half of 7. Which, in your case,
3 or 4.
which in your case would be 3, and the dragon's case would be 4.
Okay. I succeeded my concentration check on Moonbeam. Not that it's going to matter.
The dragon is looking so messed up. It's torn, it's been burnt, it's been basically shattered from that last thunder wave.
Good, good.
It's still breathing fairly well, but it's labored. For whatever reason, this thing needs to breathe.
No, Lila.
It's
Give me
okay.
that.
I mean, plants breathe. I'm pretty sure I've only cast a singular damage spell this entire combat.
Moonbeam is the only thing I've physically fucking cast.
That would be the end of Noki's turn, I guess. So it wraps back around to Shinebright, who is dead. Now it's you, Hunter.
Awesome. I'm gonna drop Moonbeam and cast Entangle on the everything within 20 feet of me must make a strength saving throw.
I can't see if I'm within 20 feet or not.
I
No,
believe
am not.
Toxic might be.
I am.
Every member of this fight is within range.
Everyone within 20 feet must make a strength saving throw.
All right.
I cannot pick allies or not. I am the only one unaffected by this spell.
You're
I mean, I don't
casting
need to move.
You're casting enfeeblement on us?
Entangle.
Oh, entangle.
Basically, anybody who fails is now
13.
restrained.
I rolled a 13. What's
That
the
is
DC?
the saving throw.
Oh, I'm
16?
really
fine.
fast then.
You're fine. 13 is the save.
Alright, so I succeed.
My goal is to try and entangle Noki.
Well, you did.
Good, good.
The dragon isn't.
I feel like he should get disadvantage for being on his side.
You know what? Sure.
I mean,
Sure, I'll give it to you.
it's a wooden,
Doesn't matter.
like, wormling.
That's fine enough.
I
Well,
think you should get
also,
advantage personally.
Another effect is everything within 20 feet of me is now considered difficult terrain, except for me. So yeah. Can I theoretically kill Noki now? Or can I just bonus
deal enough
action?
damage.
Well, can I bonus action take away the Wand of True Polymorph?
He's so entangled you wouldn't be able to find it. You can get advantage on attacks, but I will not let you just straight kill him.
But can I take the wand away?
You would have to use an action because you would really need to dig out the wand because if it's restrained, it's like all the way around, arms tied to the side.
Yeah, it is restrained. He is physically restrained. They can make a check against it again on their turn. They can take an action to try and break free.
Okay.
But if that is the case, then I will just get beside Noki. Theoretically, I could climb over the dragon, so I don't provoke an opportunity attack.
It's blinded anyway.
Fair.
No.
I don't know if it has some other senses. But I wish to be beside Noki either way.
Though, what you may not realize is the dragon knows where the direction that you're in.
Fine by me. He doesn't know there's a Noki between me and him, though, does he?
Not necessarily. I've been forgetting to roll the d6 on these dragons' turns. There's no effects on it right now that cause it to take damage, right?
If the fire's been snuffed out, then
Yep.
yeah, it should be just whatever.
Okay.
Should just be frightened of me.
It blasts the direction that you went with splintering breath, which accidentally hits Noki. So that is a 13 dex check.
Dex. Okay. I fail. Thy damage, sir?
Ba, 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 ba. $28.
Ooh.
14.
I am still standing, but not by much. How fucked is Noki? He was restrained. He ain't dexing nothing. I gotta beat a 14, right?
Hold on.
14.
Yeah,
I beat 14.
let me roll another. Okay, he does not make the check.
Did the dragon just kill Noki and unattach himself to it?
No, but he did break his concentration.
So he did unattach himself anyway?
Yes, but the dragon was at 1 health.
So what does it turn back into?
I'm getting there. I'm doing math on the remaining of Noki's health.
Are you done?
Noki is looking really messed up.
Well, if the dragon's out of the picture, it's just him and he's restrained. I made my check on this concentration, so.
Okay. So in a almost blinding flash of light, the bed dragon turns back into a really torn up bed. Its bed springs are sticking out of places. It's charred in other places. The sheets are all torn up. It looks like a pack of rabid raccoons just attacked it. The frame is cracked in places. Is everybody here? I should have asked that before.
Okay.
That means that I no longer have to concentrate on the fear spell, right?
That is true.
All right.
And this technically would end the combat, unless Toxic or Kazi want a coup de grace this fucker.
I'm just giving you advantage on attack rolls. I'm not letting you kill him. Just because
I don't know if he's gonna survive a turn.
I need to.
You could have him start begging for his life or something.
He's blinded, tied up by roots. Like these are thick fucking roots that have just restrained his ass to the ground.
I'm just going to say this. He's a magic user. Do you know how many magics there are that is verbal based only? He's still got power over there unless you cut his tongue out.
I was going to, yes.
Don't worry,
Interesting.
he doesn't have a single spell that is only verbal.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
No wonder he's an apprentice.
It depends on if you want to let him move his hands.
No, he gets no movement at all. He has to spend his action to get free.
Okay, it is now Kazi's turn. I mean, the
Well.
Zenobia is restrained.
And he's effectively immortal according to you. So,
Not unless we just keep fucking chipping away at his health bar.
well, Quack said that he's not letting us kill him.
No, she's
I'm
not
not
letting us
letting-
outright kill him.
No, I'm not letting you outright kill him. I'm giving you advantage on attacks. Unless it's Vampiric Touch, which in that case you just immediately get it, because all you gotta do is reach out and poke him.
You
Well.
just got touch.
I guess that I will go and hurl a sorceress burst at him.
The fuck does that even do?
I'll move down so that I have more of a clear line of sight of him.
Fucking point blank is that? Oh, well, I guess you can't. You only
It's
get
a
15 feet
two-hit
of movement.
spell. Yep. It's a 2-hit spell, so I have to, or I should get advantage since he's blinded. And well, like I already
He's just
said that I
restrained.
will. So
Is it the start of
Oh,
your
that-
turn or the end of your turn that the blindness goes
End.
away?
and
Okay. Sure,
Alright,
have double
so-
advantage.
yay. Well, the 17 plus 5, so that's a 22. Pretty sure that hits, but let's see if I get a 20. No. Nope. So a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so I get to do 2d8. This is actually kind of an interesting spell, by the way. Because basically, I do a flat 2d8, but if I roll an 8, I can roll a 1d8 and add the new d8 to the damage. So up to
And aren't you're under the effect of the
Hmm?
of
I have mirror image, and this is my last turn with the bonus action shenanigans.
no, but don't you did you already use the
I use my Tides of Chaos. It's currently active, so I will be
Yes.
rolling a d20 to see if I trigger it.
Oh, is what you're using a cantrip or level 1?
It is a cantrip.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
And okay, so what did
I am currently rolling the d8s. I hope I get at least one d8. That's a 4. Ah, damn, I got a 7. So I dealt 11 damage. Hold on a second. Let me see what kind of damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, psychic. I'll deal lightning damage to him.
Okay. And how much did you say it was?
11.
11.
Then I'll take advantage. Well, actually, no. I want to use my bonus action to give myself a 3rd level spell slot.
You can do that.
I'll go ahead and give him a few extra seconds of life. That's all I can do.
By the way, that's my quick drawing of a bed. I should have went and copied the bed that's up higher.
That's all right.
I
That up
believe in
there.
you.
But
Mhm.
I like your bed better.
It's more original.
Yeah. And it's much smaller.
well, it's still taking up the 2x2, but it's just smaller. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Kazi?
Yep.
It is now your turn, Toxic.
I'm gonna walk up and rip his tongue out.
Okay. Are you taking Shine Bright with you?
I sure am.
Is Shine Bright? Well, I guess a corpse doesn't need to make a save.
Oh, I didn't roll for well, magic. Hold on a second.
Make a dexterity check.
All right.
Let's see if I get that surge.
18.
Come on, Noki, you gotta roll high.
How can he even dodge?
His mouth is
Yeah,
still. He can move his head and he can wiggle his tongue around.
I guess he did just get his sight back.
Restraint does only give you a disadvantage on dex saves, so
Wait, do I get advantage because he's pinned down?
This poor guy.
No, I'm just giving Noki disadvantage.
Okay.
Get a brute strength his tongue out of his head.
Well, you successfully do it.
Good. I
Make
does
an unarmed
does this count
damage
as does this also count as vampiric touch?
If that's still going,
Yeah, I got 2 turns left in it.
yeah, that counts as touching him.
Oh. 13 necrotic damage.
Okay. He's on death's door.
I want to kneel down so he can see me eat his tongue.
He looks at you with he keeps flipping between pure hatred, rage, and terror.
I believe I shouldn't be able to do anything else with my turn, so I'm gonna end it here.
Which side of you is Shine Bright on? Did you place him on the bed? Is he on the bed now?
Yeah.
So Noki, in sheer desperation, tries to break free.
well, now that he doesn't have his tongue, anything that does take a verbal component is suddenly off the table.
What's the save?
13.
Okay, he breaks free. And, he's supposed to have a little small speech thing when he does this, but he ripped out his tongue. But he pulls out the wand of true polymorph and points it at himself. And it's in a sheer don't.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
This can't be stopped by anything less than a tier 9 spell.
Something that we're guaranteed.
God
Another-
above, please smite this fool.
In a blinding flash
Pain,
of
oh
light,
pain.
and another almost blinding flash of light. There is silence for a few moments. Then some gurgling and wailing from multiple mouths.
Ooh.
The fuck did he turn himself into?
He, with the wand, it fizzles and cracks. As it falls to the ground on the side, it clearly having failed its cast. and it has turned Noki into a gibbering mouther.
The fuck is that?
It's just
Sounds like
something that
D&D is pretty
happens
scary, actually.
when polymorph fails.
You can cause anybody around it to go insane.
I'm going to give everyone a turn, but everything in a 10-foot radius is rough terrain, and you have to make a DC 10 strength check, or you just can't move if you're within 10 feet of it.
Huh. It's technically a new creature, right?
Yes, it's going to. I'm gonna have it roll initiative, but you all get a free turn.
Does it technically have to beat my entangle saving throw?
I'm just gonna say because of its nature, it's just gonna like weave
Phase through
between
it.
it all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's like trying to restrain a oobleck with string.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the wand?
It shattered.
No, it didn't shatter. It fell to the side.
Oh, you said it shattered.
I said it was sparking.
Oh, I heard you wrong then.
It was sparking, and it has fallen to the side, and it's in its turn order of what it was. So it's Hunter's turn first. I forgot to mention that.
Am I capable of grabbing said wand?
Make a dexterity check.
21.
You managed to grab it through the goop of the mouther and your own entanglement roots.
Awesome.
So you're
Awesome.
now in possession of the wand. Are you choosing to inspect it? I will let you do that, not consuming any action or bonus action.
Then yes. If it consumes something, I would just get a transform.
No, it is not. I will let you do it. It's a make an Arcana check.
Okay. Survey says 16.
With, yeah, that does it. Now let me pull up the description of this thing. This is formed of a long, thin twig, and you can tell it's from an oak tree, being a wood elf. And it holds charges of true polymorph, and it can be used by anyone with a scale any spell casting ability who has spent at least 1 hour attuning to the wand. And the charges of it reset at dawn of each day. But in order to increase the amount of times the spell its charges it has been fitted with a rune inscribed iron band and has cracks running all along it, showing that it is very unstable, and using it is obviously not a good idea based on what happened to Noki. Though you can tell it can still work. It just is not a good gamble to do.
Uh-huh. I would like to get away from the thing of goobering mouth.
And you need to make a DC 10 strength check.
I do not get away from the goobering mouth.
So yes, you are stuck in place.
Now, am I restrained? What is the condition?
You just can't. You just don't have no move.
So I don't have movement.
Yes, you have no movement. And
Okay.
picking up the wand took your bonus action.
It took my bonus action?
Yes, picking up the wand took the bonus action. Inspecting it took nothing.
Okay.
We'll say you inspected it and picked it up in the same
Then I will use my wild shape as an action instead of a bonus action
Okay.
to transform. Now,
Give me the wand.
nope. Now, what I want to transform into, I don't know if you're going to let me.
Send it over.
Just because it's cute in its own regard. Copy.
My
DND
guy
Quack.
wants to try and turn him into a steak.
Well, you don't know it, but Hunter would know that the only way to reverse the effect of the polymorph, or I would assume change it from what it is would be anything short of a 9th level spell will not work.
What about the one of true polymorph?
Polymorph sometimes been polymorphed.
What is true polymorph?
It's a 9th level spell.
Then sure. Then sure.
I'm trying to get Hunter to give me the wand. He won't.
I am currently being decided upon if I'm allowed to transform into the creature I'm sending Quack, or if I have to pick a new one.
Actually,
If you convince me how you would have a convincing reason of how you would have met this creature.
Would saying we met it as a assignment from the Adventurer Guild pass? It's technically a half CR rating.
Make a just roll a d20.
14.
You have met it based on a prior quest.
All right.
You just needed to get higher than a 10.
Oh, nice.
I'm not opposed to the creature. I just needed you to give me a reason for.
Yeah, I figure being an adventuring party, we would have come across something of this nature. It is considered a small creature.
Yeah, that's what's the cockatrices I'm used to are much larger.
That's why I suggested there is a larger variant, and that is like a CR 10 or some bullshit.
Would it be feasible to say that since we're an adventuring party together, Hunter would be aware of all of my spells?
Yes. If you hold on, would your character trust the other members of the party to know all of your abilities?
Oh, absolutely. I'm stupid as shit too. So
okay, then yes, he would know.
Without hesitation, Jesus.
Okay, so Hunter's aware that I have mending, which can fix broken magical items. I just can't restore the lost magic if it lost the magic.
I would be aware of said yes, but I am also so low HP, I need a new HP pool.
I'm just throwing that out there.
So
Hunter also failed his check, so he can't just walk over to you to give it to you.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I rolled a 9. I had to beat a 10. But I currently technically now have 42 HP, 20 of it being temp. And
No, did you roll the 5d6 plus 5?
I just took the flat. His HP is flat 22, so
Oh, I thought you said 42.
yes. But because of my druid's class, I get 5 temp HP per level of my necrotic defense, which gives me another
Okay.
20 temp HP on top
Okay.
of this creature's HP.
Okay, as long as you keep track of it.
That's the hard part. The temp HP is easy. It's the rest of it that's a bitch.
Might I recommend a pencil and a post-it note?
I currently have its character sheet up. And I will be attempting the similar thing of a calculator.
Yeah, you only have to keep track of one character for that. I would need to have like 5
Yeah, because
tabs
if
of
I do the
calculator
calculator, right?
I would need to have like 5 tabs of calculator open. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I get an action economy as a creature now, do I? I think that's how that works. I have to check.
You've already used all of your action economy.
Yeah, but I don't know if I refresh action economy when I transform.
I don't.
You guys
believe
get
so.
a second free turn.
Have to look.
It rolled a... Well, does it have advantage on initiative?
Unlikely.
It roll a 1.
It sure did. You guys get a second free turn.
Okay. As my reaction though, it's gonna have to make a save.
Okay. It's...
I'm trying to remember where it is.
Wait, as your reaction, but on its first
No, now.
turn. Oh, now? Okay.
I can use it as a reaction at any given time.
Okay. What dost thou, gibbering mouther, need to roll?
It has to beat a Constitution saving throw of 13.
It got a 6 total.
So it fails. Excellent.
It rolled a 3.
It gets to take 13 necrotic damage.
You said 13?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will roll initiative now.
No, you guys didn't have to roll initiative.
Oh, we just get a whole nother free turn before we have to roll initiative. Okay.
No, you don't. I was keeping the initiative because it's technically the same
Oh,
fight.
I got you. We keep our initiative roll, he doesn't.
Yeah, he needed to roll. Since it's a new creature, I was having it roll initiative again, but it got a 1, so you guys get a second free turn.
Okay, so that means I start my turn now?
I still
No.
haven't had a turn.
Alright,
No.
Kazi and Toxic go first.
It loops once. So
Okay.
it's now Kazi's turn.
Alright. I want to cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level. So
Are you able? Do you think you want to
disadvantage.
move first, or are you going to take disadvantage because the bed and Toxic is on the way?
I guess that I'll try and move to get a clear line of sight. I don't want to get all that close to him. If anything, I'd
Oh,
move
you also
in
need to make
around
the
the tree.
strength. Hold on, make a DC 10 strength check.
You said that was within like 10 feet of him.
20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That was the thunder wave, not 10. Never mind.
So you said his ability was 10 feet and we can't move.
No, I'm thinking of the thunder wave, which is 20 foot.
Hmm.
So you want to stay out of the 10 feet but get clear line of sight.
Pretty much. Like if I'm able to get to the like bottom tree kind of thing, then I'd probably go for like that.
This would be. Yeah, this would be the where you could get, because otherwise you would have to go around if you didn't want to go through the area of effect, and you don't have enough to do that.
All right. And do I have any left after this or not really? I wasn't counting the squares.
You have 5 feet of movement left after this.
All right. So after I cast the spell, I'll move 1 square to the right so that I can go around. So I'll go ahead and cast the spell. 15 plus 5 to hit. So that would be 20 to hit.
It hits.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Oh,
do
you
some
also get
roll.
advantage because it's flanked. Or no,
I'll roll
it
to
doesn't
see if I
say.
can.
It doesn't say it's immune to flank.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead
Yeah.
and roll to see if I get a 20 or a natural 20. Nope. I rolled an 8, so I would have gotten a 13. All right. So I get to do some rolling now because I get to roll
Is this a cantrip again?
2d8 and no, this is a 3rd level spell.
Okay, then you're
So
gonna have to roll
it's gonna
the.
surge.
Yeah.
No, I got Tides of Chaos. This auto triggers the surge.
Yeah, you got to roll for what the surge effect is.
Yeah. I just get to roll 5 dice real quick.
Yeah.
1 sec.
Yeah. Don't worry. I take oodles amounts of time as a DM to roll, so,
so-
you taking a couple minutes to roll a couple extra
That's a
dice is a
1.
fine.
So acid is possible damage. No, I guess I'm just dealing acid damage. So I rolled 2 1s, so that's great as far as damage starts off. So hold on a second. Rest is pure damage. So 4. So that would be a total of 12. I get 6. 1 more. That's a 5. So that would be 17 acid damage.
Okay.
And I don't have. Oh, right. I have to find out what the surge is. So let's grab you and you. All right. Uh, 0.8. So I'm already starting to sweat because I know that's one of 2 things. Let's see.
Da-na,
Magic.
na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
0.8. You cast Fireball at 3rd level, centered on yourself.
Who's getting hit? Who's getting hit?
Everybody within 20 feet has to make a dex saving throw or take 8d6 fire damage.
Is that all of us? That's all
That
of us,
sure is.
isn't it?
Shine Bright is gonna be woolless too.
That's a dex save of 13 is what everybody
Okay,
has to
I
make.
passed.
It also ignites
hold on.
flammable objects in range.
So the tree you're under right now is on fire. The tree to the left is on fire. The bed
save.
is on fire.
The house is on fire. Yeah.
No, that can't get lit on fire.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was going to happen at least once.
Did
We just
Alright.
started a firefight. We just set the whole place on fire.
did I have to make some kind of check for that the actual spell you did?
No, it
That was a to hit spell.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I rolled a
Okay, never mind.
dirty 20, remember?
Yes.
Alright, so. Take it.
You said
So?
it's a 13?
This, just, yeah, it's a
13.
DC save of deck save of 13. Just so you guys know, this is no matter what I roll, I'm probably going unconscious.
Unless you roll all ones.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
So,
enough to save me, yes.
So it fails.
Awesome.
Alright, so
Toxic, how about you?
that's
I
6
rolled a
damage right
14.
there.
You're good.
You saved. 7 damage, so that's 13. That's 8 damage, so that's 21.
Oh god.
And I believe that's 3 times I've rolled now, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
6,
Yes.
6, 7, 8, literally. So that's a 3, so that's 24. Tell me when to stop because I already lost count.
You're on number 5.
Yes,
that's
this
a
next roll
1.
should be 5.
25 now.
Now your last dice.
No, it's 8d6, so I do 8 rolls.
Oh.
So that's a 7, so that would be 32.
Okay.
That's another 7, so that's 39.
Alright, your last roll then.
Alright, that's a 6, so that would be 45 damage. Divide that in half for the ones that saved. So
Oh,
that would be 22 for us, 23 for the enemies. I am unconscious.
Don't worry, it failed.
Is it still standing?
Yes, but it is very charred. And,
That's all my temp HP gone.
Good thing you well shaped.
Yeah, right? Jesus! And I lose 2 HP off the cockatrice.
But yeah, I collapse. I'm out.
I'll be right back.
Let me
and
know.
it's the end of your
when-
turn, and you're under a on-fire tree.
Yeah, this just got hairy fast.
So roll. Well, I mean, I guess just you take. I am doing it that an attack is just one instant failure. It's not 2.
I mean, I'm not in the tree. Has
It's a
branches or
pine tree.
anything fallen?
It's a pine tree. It's from point to ground branches.
Nah. Alright. So I auto fail once.
Yes, from the attack. From the attack from the burning tree. The tree is. It's pissed that you blew it half up.
I mean, from the explosion, it could have just blown the branches away.
Roll,
That is 45 damage.
roll a d20.
Alright. I rolled a 5.
You'll get 1 turn
Alright.
of leniency before it starts crumbling and falling on top of your body.
Fair enough.
So it's just whatever you rolled.
Oh, you want me to roll also? Okay.
Oh wait, is it? Do you have to do 1 roll when you go down?
I think
First-
it's the start of every turn. Hold on a second.
It's this because I
Yeah,
did.
whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make
Okay, it's start turn?
a
Okay.
saving.
Then I technically killed Shinebright 1 turn too early, but it wouldn't have mattered.
He's dead now.
Fair enough.
He's dead for sure now. He fucking roasted lamb.
I haven't.
As long
I
as
haven't
his
been
body
keeping-
is still intact, it doesn't matter the condition. It just needs all parts of the
I
body.
feel like that condition should be changed. This fucking sheep is done, dude.
Its wool is completely gone. He's got 3rd-degree burns all over his body.
It's fucking cooked. Well done.
Leaving him dead would be doing him a favor.
Bringing him back might cause him irreparable pain.
It could.
Oh dear God,
Oh,
I
good.
feel bad for that sheep.
Good thing we
I-
all saved, though. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude, you
Well-
fucking rolled well.
Well, Rat will get his reward of mutton that he
Yep.
wanted.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean it's pre-cooked mutton at this point. Were you here for the damage, Mr. Toxic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Are you?
Everybody, all of us saved, right? Like, all of us?
Yeah, all of us saved. The monster did not, but it's still standing.
Alright.
I
So at least
texted.
At least we didn't all eat a nuke or anything, because holy shit, that was a lot of damage.
Oh, I think I failed it. Did you still have entanglement going, Hunter?
It's still a thing.
Okay, then Kazi should have had to break free of that, but we'll just let that go.
No, he didn't fail.
It was at the start of the cast. I succeeded the cast.
Oh, I thought it was every
Yeah.
turn.
No,
mind.
it's just considered harder terrain. That's all.
Oh, well then he shouldn't have been able to get that far. Oh, whatever. It's my mistake. You get it for free.
I did mention it a couple times, so
You did.
All right.
Yay.
That is actually where I'm getting the 20-foot from, not the gibbering mouther
yes.
or the thunderwave.
So I texted you my current condition, Quack.
I'm a cockatrice.
Kazi, if you can keep me up to date on your successes and fails.
Alright, well, you're just gonna have to let me know when it's my turn.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it is now. It is Toxic's turn.
Okay.
Are your roots able to be lit on fire? What do you think, Hunter?
Please hold. It. Let me read the spell.
Because if so, then an entire 20-foot by 20-foot area is on fire right now.
War crimes.
I would say yes, but I could also end the spell at any given time. And the roots disappear.
Well,
Okay,
it's very important for us to know right now.
I probably would have ended the spell once Noki died. Or transformed into that creature.
And you saw the creature was not.
Yeah. I would have ended it as soon as I knew that creature wasn't affected by it.
I will give you this, just to maybe nudge it away from a party wipe.
Because that's where it's headed?
Uh-huh. Which honestly would be the poetic end to this.
Would be.
It depends if it succeeds its constitution saving throws from my pecs or not.
This will be the very first party wipe I've ever had, also.
Okay. So.
And I'd be the cause.
You would have been the cause. Comically.
It is your turn, Toxic.
Okay. So instead of doing what I was originally going to do.
If you're going to move at all, you have to make a DC 10 check. Strength check.
Okay. Not. But I have a question for you. Oh, no, never
Yes.
mind. I don't need to make a question. Because this spell is a bonus action and not an action. So, I am going to use my action to use my current last round of Vampiric Touch on the monster.
Okay. Honestly, it just auto succeeds because you're standing in its goop.
Okay. 11 damage. And then I am going to use Mass Healing Word on my whole party.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if you use it on Shinebird because he's already dead.
It wouldn't really affect me right now. I'm a cockatrice.
Okay.
You can heal 2 HP.
I can heal 2 HP, yes.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not stopping you. If
Okay.
it's considered a bonus action, it's a bonus action.
I believe it is, actually.
It is. So Hunter, me, and Kazi all heal 6 hit points.
Alright, I get my 2 HP back.
And Kazi is now stable.
I thought if you heal, you just get HP. Like you come back up.
It's usually how it is, but
Okay.
I could still be prone.
Yeah, you normally come back up when you're prone. As long as you're still
Okay.
alive, when you heal, you come back up.
Okay.
It's if you're dead and get healing, it does nothing.
Oh, you can just stabilize someone as an action. That's right. So yes, you have 6 hit points now, Kazi. But you are currently prone underneath a burning tree.
Perfect. I
Crawl
can't think of a
away.
better place for me to be.
Is that the end of your turn, Toxic?
Hold on. Yes.
It is now Loop's, well, the gibbering mouther kind of just, it's still kind of getting its bearings from becoming a thing. That's how I'm saying you guys get a second free turn because it rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Just looking around bewildered, like, why can't I move my arms and legs?
Oh, I miscalculated. I still have 3 temp HP. I get that 5 HP plus an additional 20 when I wild shape.
Alright.
I'll just say I lost it all. My
Oop,
mistake.
you weren't supposed to be able to get at the wand yet. Oh well.
I snagged it though.
It was. I guess it was supposed to be within the mouther, but whatever. You have it.
You gave it to me.
I did. I can't resend that. That would rewind too much time.
Guess what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna try pecking this thing.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It sure does.
Awesome. I do 5 piercing damage. Constitution saving throw, please.
Do advantage on the attack
Okay.
because of flanking.
Identical roll.
Okay.
Not even joking.
What did you
5
what-
piercing damage.
Okay.
And then now let's make a Constitution saving throw. Beat 11. Pretty low. Let me know if it fails or succeeds.
It has succeeded.
All right, then it is safe for now.
Is that all you were doing?
I don't know if I have any other options as a cockatrice. I think that's all I can do is just peck it to death, which is what I will continue to do.
You'd be able to try and move away from it if you wanted.
I guess I could try that.
Does
I'll be
it?
back.
Does
All right.
wild shaping specifically say you can't use other spells while you're?
Yes.
Okay.
If I wild shape into something while concentrating, I maintain concentration.
Okay. Because I was gonna say unless it specifically says otherwise, I was just gonna let you be able to do that.
No, I cannot cast magic. At least not at this level. Maybe at higher levels I gain access to that, but not at this level.
A lot of animals also just doesn't have like the hands to do somatic components with anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I could have tried something else that I really wanted to try, but I don't think you would have agreed for it.
Let me hear it.
No, I already know. It's a creature that allows me to sap strength from people.
Oh, a creature.
Permanent.
I thought you meant trying
I
to
could
do a
wild
bonus
shape
action.
in. It's only a 1/4 crit attack rating, but it saps the strength from everything every time it hits them by 1d4. And it's permanent.
Well, I think we're just gonna wait until Toxic gets back.
All right.
Yeah. But that's all I physically can do is peck it and then attempt to. So can I attempt to free? Do I have to do that every turn I'm in 10 feet?
It just says at start of turn DC 10 strength.
To be able to move.
Yeah, it doesn't say you're free of it. I think that's why it's so low, is because you would have to do it every turn you're within the 10 foot.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and break myself free and see what happens. I rolled a 10 exactly. Is that good enough?
Yeah, it's a DC 10, so yeah.
Awesome. Now, does this thing get opportunity attacks right now, I wonder?
Probably.
I will say no because it had the nat 1. It's still
Okay. Then I'm going to. Does a cockatrice get fly speed? I do! I'm a fly up a tree.
I'm pretty sure that druids in the beginning says that anything that you turn into can't or doesn't get a fly speed.
Well, here's
even
the
if
thing.
there's a bird or bat.
I can't carry people yet.
Okay.
But it doesn't say anything about me not being able to fly.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think that flight.
It might be
Is
before
that-
level 5 or something.
Yeah, I think allowing flight is like 4 or 5, and then carrying is like 10 or something.
Okay.
It's just based off the rating of it, right?
No,
So-
the druidic level for flight.
Yeah, because there's nothing here saying I cannot fly while wild shaped.
Okay. So, which burning tree are you going up?
None of them. I got 40 feet. I'm going to the one that isn't on fire back there in the corner. Top left. Yep.
You have 40 feet of flight?
I have 40 feet of flight. There's
Okay,
enough to get me in that tree.
You are perched on top of the tree. Unless you want to be in the tree.
If movement allows, obscure myself a bit.
So, Kazi.
How's
Is
it going?
Toxic back?
Yep, I'm back.
Yeah.
Roll 1d4, Kazi.
1d4.
D6, I was gonna die laughing.
No, I'm considering it a small fire for now. Next turn, it's gonna be a large fire
I rolled max
or a
damage.
medium fire.
I rolled a 4.
You
Played a frisky game.
just be happy you're outside of the 10 foot of the
Paralyzing movement.
According to my calculations.
Sure it is.
All of this.
So I assume you want to move out of the burning tree.
I'll spend half my movement to stand up, and upon getting up, I'm just gonna say that was so awesome, but damn it hurt, and I want to kind of go and I want to use Tides of Chaos again, but I don't really have much I can use at the moment. Hold on a sec, let me read what Tides of Chaos does. Oh, it does work on an attack roll. Okay. I want to cast a 2nd level Chaos Bolt again and use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, you still need to roll to see if it does the thing, though. And are you moving?
I'll be moving after the attack.
Okay.
Like, I'll be moving to the right side of the monkey, I'm assuming, because I only have 15 feet of movement now. Or basically around the right side of the monkey as far as like.
Yeah, that would be
So.
10 foot. If you're going onto the other side of the monkey, it'd be 10 foot. Or do you
And
mean
then
the other side
south
from
one more.
you?
Nope.
Oh, south one more? Yeah, that would be 15.
Alright. Good thing I'm giving myself advantage unless 12 hits. That would be 15.
It's no longer flanked, so.
Well, I used Tides of Chaos to give me
that's right.
advantage. So 15 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
All right. So.
And you did it surge?
I'll roll for that real quick. Nope. I rolled a 14.
Okay.
It only surges on a 1. So I need to roll 2d8 plus 2d6. Let's bring up the thing so I know what kind of damage I'd be dealing. Alright, so that's a 5, which is lightning. Oh, I got an 8. Alright, so lightning, thunder, I get to roll a d8 again. Oh, I got a 1. So lightning, thunder, or acid. So that would be a 6 plus 8, so that's 14 damage. I'm going to be going with lightning damage, and then I'm going to roll 2d6. I said 14, yeah. So it's a 3, 17, plus 5, so that's 22 lightning damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to move to where I told you. Like kitty corner to where I was on the monkey, yeah.
Is that Hunter isn't here, right?
I believe so.
I'm listening.
Oh,
Or I thought someone had to step away again.
Not that I
Maybe
know.
talk. No?
Oh, okay.
I just mute myself to avoid over talking anybody.
Well, with that lightning strike, the gibbering mouther convulses and starts dissolving into the ground.
Oh.
Congratulations. You have won without the mouther getting a single move.
I'm gonna see how it tastes while it's dissolving.
Oh, ugh.
Roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm not curing that.
Five.
No. Like, the entire combat, like all the combats, was won without the enemies really being able to like attack us.
We just steamrolled this fucking poor thing.
You are now throwing up and are poisoned.
Yay!
All over the ground, everywhere.
Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on myself,
Okay.
which makes me not poisoned.
Yep. And we'll say there's 30 seconds of time left for Shinebright to
Be
since
revived.
Shinebright is dead.
I guess I'll fly over to Rat and be like, dude, revive the sheep.
I can't. I picked Rat healed.
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna throw this out there. If I petrify the body, will it be in a state of non-decomposing and we can use
Nine.
Revivify the next day?
19.
Or I could consume my first and second level spell slots to free up a
You
third
said-
level to channel his spell through me if you want.
Hold on. You said your god is more on the evil side?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. your god decides to grant you 1 free use of Revivify.
Yeah.
You feel it deep in your bones.
I don't like where this is
I
going.
am filled with glee, and I'm going to prance over to Shine Bright, and I'm going to dance with his dead body for about 10 seconds before I revive him with a death grip.
Oh, this poor sheep.
We're just gonna feel good on this charred body.
So Shine Bright gasps as he wakes up, and he kind of looks around, and it after a few seconds, it seems his mind catches up to the signals his nerves are sending to it,
I want to
and
look
he
for
just
myself
lets
also.
out an ear-piercing scream. Make a Constitution saving throw, Toxic.
Natural 20.
You are not deafened. You. In fact, it sounds like a pleasant song to your ears.
I'm gonna keep dancing with his assumingly still getting used to being alive again body.
Oh yeah, it's Shine Bright. It's like he's screaming in agony. He's got 3rd-degree burns everywhere.
You hired us to
His
help.
legs are
We
broken.
helped.
Can we call this help?
I did your
Yes,
mission,
I just did.
so I get to eat you.
Hold on, let me make one roll. Oh, come on, Shine Bright. You just had to beat a 10.
Fail.
Shine Bright passes out because the pain is too much.
I'm gonna fly over and land on Rat's shoulder.
I'm gonna tie him
Okay.
up. We're gonna have so much fun together.
Are we gonna have sheep for dinner?
I'm going to tear my blanket up and use it as a rope to tie Shine Bright up.
Oh, should we spit roast?
I'm gonna be dragging the monkey with me.
The
The-
charred
the hat-
monkey.
Yep, the charred monkey. Might
Take
as well,
1d4.
right?
If you're gonna pull it out of the tree, you got to take 1d4 fire damage.
It wasn't in the tree. Well, I guess it.
Oh yeah, he's in the tree.
Yeah, he's in that tree.
All right.
You might go unconscious.
If I roll 2 or higher, if I take anything but minimum damage, I'm unconscious. I got a 3, so I am unconscious.
He just falls to the side, not into the tree, just to the side.
Do we notice? Is the
Could I
question.
say that I'm gonna, or say, let's not forget about this guy as I lapse?
You can. The two of you get advantage on a perception check.
Do I get double advantage because of proficiencies?
Yes, you do.
That's great because I rolled the literal opposites of each other.
16.
Nat 1 twice and a natural 20.
Good. You needed to get a 10.
I rolled the spectrum.
I would like to cast Spare the Dying on him.
So that's That's
Some
cool.
classes allow it to be ranged.
Oh, okay. Just DM me whenever you want me to roll quick.
Doesn't spare the dying just stop it?
It stabilizes them.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
stabilized.
it does. Well, is it ranged for toxic? Or is
Mm,
it touch? Oh, it is. Okay.
It is range for me. I
Alright. Alright, then I will be stabilized.
Yeah, there's a couple cleric classes that allow it to be a ranged spell. It's actually super useful.
I know. I have it. It's just not ranged.
Hunter,
Yeah.
make another perception check.
Okay. Proficiency allowed as well?
Yes.
19.
You feel the weight of the true polymorph rod in whatever weird space your possessions get held in when you wild shape.
They kind of just become part of me.
Just, yeah, so you feel it kind of just deep in your core. It's your one tail feather. It feels heavy, and you know that's the wand.
Oh,
I suppose I'll get off his shoulder and unwild shape.
yeah, wand.
Hey, you're dancing with your sheep.
Let me fix it.
I suppose I could let you do that. I'm gonna inspect the wand before I hand it to him to figure why it got heavier.
Oh, it just kind of it didn't get heavier. I should rephrase that. It didn't get heavier. More so, it just kind of something happened and it kind of weighed on your mind again. That oh yeah, I own this thing. I have it in my possession.
Okay. Well,
This is kind of the item that the entire campaign revolves around.
I was more
And
interested in the
Shinebright
sheep.
did ask you to help him
Yes.
get
but
back to his original
My
form.
party member's very hell-bent on eating a sheep. So theoretically, I wouldn't want him to turn him back into anything else.
There is
So
corpses you can use. I'll let you use the wand on if you really want.
you don't want to tell this character that. That is not something you want to say out loud. My character rides the fine line of neutral chaotic.
I mean, whatever you polymorph it into is still going to be dead.
Well, I'm gonna hand it to Rat to ask him, can you fix this? We're gonna have fun with it later.
I'm gonna cast mending on it.
Roll a d20.
19.
Fuck. It appears to be fixed.
Alright!
You had to be a 16 for it to be actually fixed. Between 5 and 16, it would have only appeared fixed.
Ah, okay.
Alright. Well, I will take the wand back. Thank you, Mr. Rat. I will leave you to cooking the sheep.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat him alive.
Oh, even better. I'll watch later. I'm gonna go heal our party member.
Okay.
I will saunter over to our lovely unconscious wild fucking magic monstrosity that burned us again. Pull him away from the fire. And then cast a second level cure wounds.
You don't really need to. I'm not going to be moving anybody around again.
So-
I'm just saying, for purposes of placement, if anything falls, I'm pulling him away from the fire.
This is
Yeah,
what
I'm just saying you don't need to be watching the stream right now anymore. I'm just keeping it up because it's
Okay.
easier in case something.
I don't remember this having so many D8s, but I'll go with it because that's what the game's telling me to roll. So
I'm going to cast.
What health does Revivify give?
1.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm going to cast False Life on him, which will give him temporary hit points.
Okay. How
You
many?
heal 21 HP, Kazi.
He now has
Damn.
14 temporary hit points.
You said 21.
And
21 HP.
I'm going to rip his tongue out.
Oh, 23 HP. I
Make
forgot
it
to add
check.
the +2.
Make a dex check.
He's unconscious.
It's still a slippery tongue.
You just want to rip a tongue out, don't you?
Can I
You already
get...
did once.
I'm trying to wake him up, guys. Hold on. Can I have advantage since he's asleep?
Yes, I will give you advantage.
Oh, this poor sheep.
You said Dex?
Yes, Dex.
17.
You successfully rip out his tongue.
That sounded like it was just surrendering to the fate of the party.
Hold on, let me make another check to see if he wakes up. He does! And he's doing another ear-piercing scream. Roll Constitution saving throw.
13.
Your ears are ringing, but you are not deaf.
The wonderful sound of screaming. Bane will love this. Should I roll damage for how much that did, or you got that handled?
Yeah, roll damage. Roll the same thing I had you roll for Noki. I think that was just unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike is you had me roll a d4 and then add my strength modifier. So that would be 6.
No, that was for the. No, was that for the tongue? Whatever. Yeah, 6 damage. That works.
Okay. Unarmed strike flat is just 5. So. And I'm going to pick him up and start dancing with him again around the fire.
Roll performance.
13.
It's not the best dance ever, but you don't accidentally throw him into the fire either.
Oh,
Unfortunately for him.
a wonderful life it is. And I'm going to take a bite out of his face.
Just do unarmed strike again.
That would be another 6.
And Shinebright is still just screaming, regretting his decision finally to help with the party. Ask this party for help.
I would like to cast False Life on him once again.
This replaces the hit points, right?
Yep. Overrides it.
6.
Enough for another chew.
Oh, I'm going to break his leg.
Oh my god.
You mean his already broken legs?
Yeah, I'm just, making sure.
Just unarmed strike.
5. Oh, for Bane's glory, he screams. Then I'm going to cast False Life on him again.
How much false life do you have?
Don't
As
worry.
many spell slots as he's allowed.
This is
It's a level 1 spell, so.
This is the last one I have.
Oh, thank God. I was starting to suspect it was a cantrip.
Nope. It's a first level spell.
8 this time. Oh, and I'm going to bite off his ear.
It's just unarmed strike. Anything you do, I'm just having you do an unarmed strike.
Oh, 8.
Now, does my character perceive this as a ritual to his god for allowing him to revive him?
Depends. Is that what this is, Toxic?
It sure is.
Roll religion.
20. Dirty.
You sure do.
Then, as a thanks to his god, I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Shinebright.
And then his victims become blind to the world. And I'm going to gouge his eyeballs out.
The thing is, by now the scroll has run out, so he can't even beg for death. He's just bleeding.
He heals 11 HP, giving him a total of 12.
Okay, then unarmed strike from the eyeball gouging.
5. Thank you, Bane, for giving me such a wonderful gift. I'll keep him alive. And I'm going to say this directly into his remaining ear for a long, long time. And I'm going to strap him to my back.
Maybe
Does
we
anyone
can
else
at
want to
least-
do anything?
I'll walk over to Hunter and say, maybe we could at least put the wand in his mouth so that we could technically say we did what he wanted.
He said he just wanted us to help us get back at his apprentice. I don't remember him telling us about this wand of true polymorph.
No, he said that he wanted the wand back so he can get his original form, or
Well,
like regain his original form.
When he wakes up, I'll show it to him.
Oh, he's still awake
He's
Yeah,
still awake.
and still screaming in pain.
I'm gonna wave it in front of his eye and say, because I'm a
See,
druid, I technically can still talk to him.
Both
We
eyes are
got the
gouged.
wand.
I gouged his eyes out.
I thought you only
Yeah.
did one eyeball. Okay.
So-
I'm gonna wave the wand by his ear and whisper in his ear, "We got the wand. Doesn't mean you get to keep it, though."
Fair enough, I guess.
I want to see if he squirms trying to get to the wand.
I mean, he doesn't know where it is.
Can you understand him?
I believe I can, yeah. For the next 10 minutes, I can.
I rolled it. He's not wanting, with this new opportunity, he's not wanting death yet. He's just like, please, you can keep it. Just change me back and free me from this monster. Oh wait, he has no tongue.
I read
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, he can't.
I'm gonna say it grew back with that healing word.
You probably shouldn't say that too
It
loud.
was a kind of strong heal too, so
It was second level.
it wasn't a weak heal.
I'm spin around. It sounds like his tongue has returned.
He's strapped to your back, so he just spun around with you.
Does your character realize that?
All
That's
you
the
hear is
question.
bleats, which don't necessarily involve the tongue.
Okay, can I roll for it then?
Yeah,
This
you can
poor
roll
sheep.
roll perception.
That's 18 plus -1. 17.
Yeah, you realize that he's speaking with Dahad.
His tongue is back.
Right, that's what it's-
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna spin around.
He's still on your back.
He's still on your back.
Oh, right. I take him off my back.
Make a strength or dex. Take your pick. Strength or
Definitely.
dex check.
Well, are you doing anything in this time, Hunter?
Oh, a natural 20.
I'm just watching.
Come on.
Because
your sheets.
I know this is a religious thing. I'm going to tell that to the sheep. Just be thankful his god gave him the spell to bring you back. This is his way of showing thanks. You're gonna have to deal with it.
So he's got to get an at 20. He does not. You still have a hold of him.
Dude, are you gonna eat your tongue, or should I do it again?
You can't understand the bleats he's going, but as now, let me roll again.
I'm just assuming he can understand me. I have no idea what he's saying.
He just keeps pleading with the Hod to change him back.
I can't until an hour passes. It's only been 5 minutes. You're gonna have to put up with this for a while, dude.
Well, do we want to go ahead and take a short rest?
I say
Yes.
we do it inside the non-flammable house.
I know we all kind of took a bit of singeing in that last couple minutes there.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we can take a rest. This is my little
It'll give you a
scrumptious.
perfect.
Fire. The fire is starting to spread to the rest of the forest.
That's why I'm suggesting we go into the non-flammable house.
It is also a perfect opportunity for you to give him your sermon that you wanted to do originally.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
that is perfect. You hear that, Sheepy?
Shinebright almost seems relieved.
I'll give him a little wink.
He
Alright,
can't see
so-
this because he's
Got
blind
no
still.
eyes.
Oh, right, I forgot he's blind.
What even hit die would Shinebright have?
A sheep? I could look it up if you want.
If
Probably.
you
Yeah.
want to go with a wizard, which I believe you was kind of saying he was anyway, it would be a 1d6 or something.
All right. So
Alright.
I'll start the sermon, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. So you guys just kind of get the idea.
How many? Hold on. How many hit die? Because I'm gonna say he's like this master wizard. He's level 20. How many hit die can you?
He
use
would
in one
only
short
get
rest?
access to the animals hit die.
Okay. Fair enough.
And that is what
And how many hit die are you allowed to use per short rest? I think it's
as
limited.
it's based
As
on your
many
level.
as you want.
You can use all of them.
Yeah, if you're level
Oh,
12, you
okay.
get 12 hit die.
You just only gain back so many hit die per long rest is what it is.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is he just a sheep, or is he something else?
It just says sheep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back to full. I used 2 hit die.
Wait, you used 2 hit die and you got the full?
I healed him for 23 HP.
Oh, that's right.
So I only needed to heal 9, and I get my hit die is a 1d6.
Okay, I'm
So
like,
I used 2 for 2d6.
I
plus
forgot he
2
healed
each.
you. I'm like, how little health do you have?
I had a max of 32 hit points. So
We're gonna go with a D8 quack for the sheep's hit die.
Just one.
Well, at level 1, yeah, but is he a level 1?
I would say he's probably level 20, but I don't know what would that translate to him being a level 20 sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't give him any more bonuses other than more hit die to use.
So I mean, he'd be able to use enough hit die to fully heal because he only has a maximum of 18 HP.
He would have enough, yes. He would have enough.
Just all throughout this short rest, Shinebright slowly regenerates and looks healthier.
Don't forget I tied him up too.
By Bane's glory. He heals.
Yes.
I have to roll D8.
Oh. For the beginning of the sermon. He chose to rule for all eternity as the ultimate tyrant. He can induce hatred and strife at his very whim.
I'm going to find a place away from the sermon to do my attuning to this wand.
And all were down before him while in his kingdom. And so on and so forth.
I mean, the short rest of an hour passes. Shine Bright is at full HP.
What did he think of my sermon?
He just bleats at you.
Do I feel like he understood the message?
Let me roll.
I mean, you could go
Oh,
ahead
he's
and
zoned
just
out right
have-
now.
Huh?
He like zoned out partway through.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could still have Toxic ask him that, and then have him like nod his head or shake his head or something, because he should be able to gesture for yes and no questions. I'm pretty sure at this point he'd probably just say yes to whatever Toxic asked him or Rat asked him.
So, how many charges does this thing have left in it?
Well, hold on. I gotta find its description. I didn't. It's 1d4 minus 1 per day.
That you get back?
So
No, that's
you-
just what it is per day. At the dawn of each day, that's what it gets. And it overrides the last.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So just don't roll a 1.
Yeah, with a minimum of 1.
Yeah, I can't
Well,
do much with that.
so it's just a 1d4 then.
I'm just gonna roll it because you mended it. You got a 19. If you had a natural 20, you could have had max. I'm just gonna roll it. Roll the d4.
So I'm going to roll the d4.
Yeah, I'll let you roll it.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, it has 3 charges.
Okay.
Roll Arcana just to see if you know that.
Well, I would have attuned to it, so do I get advantage on the Arcana check?
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You attuned. You would know. You would know
Yeah.
exactly how many charges.
So I got a 16 either way.
You got a what?
16.
Oh yeah, that would have done it. I just needed you to get a 10.
The sheep never said I had to transform him back into a human.
It would just reverse it the first time it's used.
I'm going to ask Rat. I can reverse the true polymorph and turn him into something else.
I was promised a sheep.
That he stays a sheep.
I mean, you could be
Shine
that
Bright
person,
starts
and
begging you again.
you could be that person to turn him back, and then immediately turn him back into a sheep.
And he begs you. He's like pleading and begging with you again, and he's like gesturing to the corpses outside, like, And at this point, the apes that ran away have come back to witness the carnage and also get out of the burning forest. And they're just kind of wandering outside.
I want to
And
cast
gestures to
Madness on
them.
one of them.
But I gouged his eyes out.
With
Oh,
Eyes
they
of
came
Chaos.
back after this short rest.
I don't
Oh.
know if that's how that works, Quack.
I'm
have
just
to
gonna
be
say he used
magically
all
healed.
his hit dice. He just used all 20 of them.
I'm gonna fish his eyes out with my tongue.
Oh my god.
We're gonna. You said he's just tied up.
I don't think it matters.
And I have a hold of him too. But yes.
The DM may want to end the session. Sheep's not getting a good life.
Hold on, let me see if he breaks free of the restraints first. He is at full health.
Did his broken bones meant to?
I said he used all of his hit dice, all 20 of them. He's fully healed. He's bald, but he's fully healed.
I mean, if you have him be a sorcerer, he can have the meta magic of like subtle spell where he can go and
But he can't use it as
But
a sheep.
not in
Yes, you can.
polymorph. No, polymorph says that you can't.
Yep, polymorph restricts all spells.
Otherwise, he would have already fixed his own problem.
Yep.
I guess that's fair.
That's
So,
why I don't know if I trust him enough to not kill us after we transform him. That's why I'm hesitant.
Hmm.
Well, I think you know of Shine Bright. You know he's relatively good, but he's not much of an actual combative person.
I was
You
the
said
one
that we
that
knew
knew.
of him, but we didn't know much.
I
about
was
him.
the only one that knew who he was.
Oh yeah.
And he hasn't relayed any of that.
So, the bindings have loosened, but he did not break free. And Shine Bright goes to headbutt you before you manage to do it, but he tweaks his neck, and he now can't move his neck.
Did he roll in that one?
He sure did. I gave him disadvantage because he didn't break free. The nat one was on the second roll. Otherwise, he would have gotten a 15.
So he literally broke his own neck.
He didn't break it.
He's about to.
He just sprained it.
Yeah, he's about to have his eyes gouged out with the tongue. He's gonna wish he broke it.
Are you doing one or both?
Both.
This is rat we're talking about.
Roll 2 unarmed strikes. I'm going until midnight until you guys stop until you guys stop having fun. I'm not ending your fun.
A 13 and a 19. Oh wait, I'm not rolling a hit, am I?
No, you're not rolling to hit. You're just well, actually, yes, you rolled a hit, but it'll only matter if you get a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Okay.
And you get advantage because he's restrained.
7 and 7, so 14.
Shine Bright is. He now turns to Dahad and just starts begging for death.
I mean, we could. I mean, it depends on how long the ritual to his god lasts, dude. I can't intervene in that.
I'm
I'm
going.
about to piss off an evil deity. Sorry.
I'm going
He's
to.
gonna.
I'm going to look at Dahad and wait. Can you understand him?
Yes, he's begging for death.
Ah, good. It is done. And
Oh.
I'm gonna rip his throat out with my teeth.
Shinebright just looks relieved now as the light fades from his eyes.
So I'm gonna throw this out there. If I untrue polymorph a dead polymorph being, does all his loot come back?
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it does.
Should actually.
Go ahead, you can do it.
Because we're doing that. But I'm gonna test it first on something I know we can kill.
Roll Arcana.
Very well. 20.
Oh, okay, Kazi. Roll a d20.
All right.
I thought you meant you were gonna go look for food. You are stepping away and going to look for food.
No, I realized, but I didn't word it very well. That's why I corrected it.
There's food all
21.
over the place.
I rolled a
Okay.
19.
Okay, you find plenty of food in the kitchen area.
Perfect.
What did you roll, Hunter?
21.
You would know that if a dead being gets polymorphed, it will just be polymorphed into another dead being. You won't have to worry about it coming back to life.
Oh, then I would unpolymorph the sheep. After our
Um,
friend has his fill.
He polymorphs back into a what is he supposed? Let me double check. Is he supposed to be a high
I'll be
elf?
back.
I don't know.
Oh, and you also know you can use it more because of the band. You can use it more than its charges would normally allow. It just would start doing damage to the wand again.
Oh, I'm definitely not going over the charge limit.
I will give you the actual if
The
for
sheet.
whatever reason, if you decide to use this character again, I will give you the. I think there is actually a proper sheet for the wand.
Yeah, because the only thing I could find in the items was a wand of polymorph, not true polymorph.
So I do have to go.
Okay.
Hold on. I just wanna say, he polymorphs back into, we'll just say, a high elf. No, we'll say a wood elf because the troll tree thing. He's just in his PJs. He's just laying there in his PJs. He got transformed in his sleep. You really expect him to have all this shit on him while he's sleeping?
I fucking would! I'm gonna sleep with my fucking spell book if I'm a wizard. That shit's gonna be attached to me. You're telling me as a wizard he would not keep his spell book near him at all
Okay.
times?
Also, to be fair, he got transformed while he was sleeping, so Noki probably removed anything from him that he could use.
I'll give you that one.
So
You can loot the building though if you want,
Oh, I will
but
be.
you gotta.
While dragging his body around in case there's some kind of biometric bullshit.
You just find around 1,000 gold pieces worth of equipment. It's mostly materials for polymorph and transmutation stuff.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so
Well-
much.
That was
An hour of
I-
torture.
a thing.
Yeah,
It's not
definitely
how
a
it was
thing.
supposed to end, but honestly, I don't.
Now you know how toxic feels. You got a full course of how toxic feels.
To be fair, it was very much more off the rails than it usually is, at least for
It
our
was.
group.
It really was.
I think
And
that's
there was
because
like an
you know
outright
the.
refusal of doing the thing that was supposed to be done.
I think that's mostly
So-
because you knew these characters probably weren't coming back for any reason whatsoever.
No, I
That
just
is one
went with it.
reason why I made myself the wild magic sorcerer.
So yeah,
Because-
you would.
It wasn't supposed to be a serious character,
Yeah, so
and
you
I
wouldn't
wanted to at least try it.
you wouldn't have the shoulders of a morally gray character for like a whole campaign. But yeah, I'm definitely
nothing
taking a
else-
break.
Fair enough. If nothing else, I was the most good character between the three of us.
I did nothing evil.
Well, who
You
was the
psychologically
worst?
tortured the sheep. Toxic
I
went
just-
and physically tortured him while you waved the wand literally
Yeah.
in front of his face and was like, "We have it. Never
Yeah.
said we would
Not-
give it."
What is the thing? A lie of omission is just as bad as a lie. Or
Oh, I'm
something
not
like that.
saying I didn't do
Similar.
anything diabolic. I just didn't do anything evil.
That's why it's morally
That
gray.
would be
You're not
evil.
evil characters.
Um,
I definitely antagonized the situation, 100%.
yeah, I don't think.
But
I
you are in line with your god, okay? You played that well. But take off before the wife gets mad.
all right, all right.
You guys, you have a good night. Lex.
Yeah, see ya.